great choices, only one YouTube channel stands out from them all. Sean Urban. Become part of this growing community to find all your Disney news, sports talk, discover new food and drinks, and go on epic adventures across the globe. Never miss out on a family fun stream with engaging people, in-chat games, and fantastic locations to see. Don't miss out.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, everybody. What is happening? Nice to see everybody here. Welcome to the show. It is Sunday Fun Day. Oh, yeah. How is everybody doing? Nice to see everybody here. Hopefully you've all hit that like button for me. We are working through some technical issues with the stream deck right now, but we are up and running. Today, let's see if I can get my lighting right, because that would probably help. Today is the last regular season game for the New England Patriots. So, oh, Barbara! Thank you, Barbara. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Welcome on in. Today is the last regular season game for the Patriots and many other teams across the league, and we will be getting into the playoffs coming up, starting here, obviously starting next week. So hopefully you will all be joining me for those games as they come on up and we start working through them. Let's take you around the league and let's get into a little bit of the playoff pictures. So right now, as it stands, let's go over how teams can make it in and not make it into the playoffs. So last night, the Chiefs beat the Las Vegas Raiders very handily in a game that wasn't even close. So they have officially clinched the #1 seed in the AFC. And that will give them a first round bye. There is one catch to that, though. If they make it to the title game, and it is against the Buffalo Bills, that game will be played on a neutral site and not in Kansas City. If the Chiefs make it to the AFC Championship game against anybody else, they will play that game at home. That is part of what the NFL came up with once they canceled the Bills-Bengals game officially. That is one of the scenarios here. So, as we move on, the Buffalo Bills, who are playing our New England Patriots today, they have earned, as of right now, the #2 seed in the AFC. But they are throwing some wrenches around depending upon what happens today. If the Bills beat the Patriots, that means that the AFC title game, provided they win, like I said, will be played at a neutral site. A win by the Bills will also eliminate the Patriots to a very large degree. The Patriots aren't totally out of it, but for the most part, they would be. On the other hand, the Bills could possibly drop to the 3 seed if they lose to New England and the Bengals beat the Ravens. Now that brings us to the Bengals. The Bengals are locked right now at the number 3 seed. They are the AFC North champions. It doesn't mean, though, that they're going to host a wild card game. If they lose to the Ravens and end up playing Baltimore in the wild card round, the NFL is literally going to toss a coin to see which team gets to host that game at home. If the Bengals beat the Ravens, then they will host a wild card game at home. So part of what the NFL came up with is nobody really gets exactly what they want, and everybody takes a little bit of the beating stick, right? Kansas City, if they play the Bills in the championship game, neutral site. If the Bengals lose to the Ravens, they have to play each other in the wild card game. It's a toss of the coin to decide where it's going to be played. The Bengals probably got the rawest end of the whole deal that the NFL put together based on that canceled game. So, but everybody kind of has a little pound of flesh taken from them, so to speak. Hello, Alexander. Hello, Rich, Pierce, Gator Ghost. Welcome on in, everybody. Nice to see you all here. Make sure you hit that like button. We are just kind of going through some of the playoff scenarios here in the AFC. The Jaguars have made it in. They are now headed to the playoffs. First time since 2017 and only the third time in the last 15 years here since 2008. They are going to host a wild card game against either the Chargers or the Ravens. And considering Jacksonville beat both those teams in the regular season, that would be that's a very interesting idea. The Chargers are going to play the Broncos at 4:25 today. LA may possibly get some rest time in based on the 1 o'clock game. So if the Ravens lose to the Bengals, the Chargers will clinch the 5th seed before they even go on the field. They could bench their starters. But if the Ravens win, the Chargers need to beat the Broncos in order to save the 5th seed. The Ravens, they can't win the North, but they can still host a playoff game again. With the Bengals, the toss of the coin. And they would play each other again in the wild card round on top of today. If the Ravens beat the Bengals, they'll have a shot to move up to the 5th overall, but that's only if the Chargers lose to the Broncos. The Patriots are the most interesting deal right now, I think, in the AFC. If the Patriots win today against the Bills, they are in. But they actually have a chance to still make the playoffs if they lose. They would need the Dolphins and the Steelers both to lose. The Dolphins would have to beat the Jets. The Jets would have to beat the Dolphins today. And then the Browns have to beat the Steelers. So if both those happen and the Patriots lose today, the Patriots are still in. Of course, the Patriots can be the maker of their own destiny today by playing and beating the Bills. But with everything that has gone on with Damar Hamlin, who is off the ventilator, he is upright and communicating with his voice in the hospital. They're actually trying to find a way to let him watch the game. He did speak to a lot of his teammates. Buffalo is extremely motivated now, feeling much better about the situation. They are not only a really, really good team, but now they have a lot of motivation and a lot to play for in their teammate, Damar Hamlin, who is still recovering from that cardiac arrest incident that took place on the field back during the Bills-Bengals game on Monday Night Football. The Dolphins and the Steelers in the AFC, they can still get in. The Patriots have to lose to the Bills for the Dolphins to win and get into the playoffs. And for the Steelers, they have to beat the Browns, and the Patriots have to lose, and the Dolphins have to lose to the Jets. So, that is the AFC playoff picture. The Titans were ultimately eliminated with their loss. And it looks like we are almost set here in Buffalo to get going. In the NFC, the Eagles, pretty easy. If they beat or tie the Giants, they still clinch the number 1 overall for over there. They could drop down to 5th, and that would be if the Eagles lose and the Cowboys beat the Commanders, which I expect the Cowboys will probably beat the Commanders, although I am really hoping that Commanders defense steps up. The 49ers are probably the most interesting team right now in the NFC, where they play the Arizona Cardinals. If they win, they're guaranteed at least the number 2 spot. They could move to the top seed if they win, the Eagles lose to the Giants, but they could also drop down if the 49ers lose and the Vikings win. So when it comes to the Vikings, there's no way they're getting the top seed, but they can still move up to the 2 spot if they beat the Bears. And again, if the 49ers lose to the Cardinals, they will finish as the number 2 seed. The Buccaneers are the South champions. They've clinched the number 4. They really don't have much to play for. They are sitting a bunch of people today. So don't be surprised when you see the game going on and you see a bunch of players not playing. Some of these teams that have things locked up, you'll probably see them start to sit a bunch of people. So do not be surprised if you see that happening all around the league. Cowboys could still win the East, speaking of the Cowboys, but they need to beat the Commanders and have the Eagles lose to the Giants. Both those happen, they could slide into the number 1 slot, provided that the 49ers also lose. But if Philly wins, the Cowboys will be locked into the 5th seed no matter what. And at that point, not much else really matters. They are doing a little pregame right now in Buffalo, where they are honoring the medical staff of the Buffalo Bills. Right now, they're thanking all the crowd and everybody for their support for Damar. The Giants, they've already clinched the 6th seed, so they're going to you'll probably see them bench a lot of their players today to rest them up, give them an extra week of rest. The Seahawks are in the 7th slot. They need a little bit of help. The Seahawks need to beat the Rams, and they have to have the Packers lose. And speaking of the Packers and Lions, that's probably one of the more interesting games of the week. The Lions are still alive. They need to beat the Packers, and they also need the Seahawks to lose to the Rams. When it comes to the Packers are currently below the Lions and the Seahawks in the standings. They're actually only one of 3 teams that controls their fate this week. If the Packers beat the Lions on Sunday night, they are headed to the playoffs. So right now, if all this pans out and things are to be true, the Patriots make it. They will actually play the Bills again next week in the wild card round. The Ravens would play the Bengals, and of course they would have that coin flip, and the Chargers would go to visit the Rams, with the Chiefs getting the bye week. Over on the NFC side, the Seahawks could potentially play the 49ers for the first wild card, with the Giants taking on the Vikings, and the Cowboys rolling into Tampa to take on Tom Brady and the Buccaneers, with the Eagles getting the bye. So this today, even though it seems like it shouldn't have that many implications, today's sets of games actually do have a lot of playoff implications, depending upon if you are, winning, losing, if other teams are winning and losing. So right now they are conducting the national anthem on TV, and there are plenty of Bills fans there, and rightfully so. Everybody wearing the number 3 in support for Damar Hamlin on both sides of the ball here. The Bills were seen earlier with with shirts, and on the back of the shirts they read "Love for Hamlin," with a big number 3 in there. In the injury report for the Patriots, Millis, Roberts, Jonnu Smith, Wade, and Schooler are on the injury report, with Buffalo putting in Budiger, Murray, Maiden, Spector, and Sweeney. Over the last 5 games, the Buffalo Bills have won out with their... Oops, there we go. The Buffalo Bills have won 5 straight of their last games, beating Chicago, and then taking their tear across the East against Miami, the Jets, and the New England Patriots. And then, for good measure, they threw in the Detroit Lions, beating them also. The Patriots, over their last 5 games, they have 2 wins and 3 losses. The wins coming against Miami and Arizona, and those losses coming to Cincinnati, Las Vegas, and Buffalo. So today will make for an interesting matchup. I do predict that the Patriots will more than likely lose. It is about an 8-point spread right now. Depending upon how the Patriots defense looks today, I think will determine if that 8-point spread is met or not. If the defense can't get off the field and the offense cannot get some time of possession and at least kick a few field goals, I could see that 8 points easily becoming 18 or 21-point game by the end of this. The Buffalo Bills, again, come into this week on not only short practice time, but they come in highly motivated. They're playing for one of their own today, in Damar Hamlin, who is still recovering and starting to recover well by all accounts in the hospital out at the University of Cincinnati. And to boot, they have now really had a little bit of extra rest. You say, oh, well, they played against Cincinnati, but they only played 1/2 of the first quarter before that game was stopped. They played only like 8 or 9 minutes out of that whole first quarter, and then the game was stopped. So physically, that team has been resting for quite a number of days now. In my own estimation, depending upon how the Bills look now, this team is not only really good, but now they are really, really motivated and have something. They have a lot of something to play for, and that could lead to a very, very dangerous combination for the rest of the league, as they are really set to kind of go on a tear, really into the playoffs here. So it looks like we are coming out of commercial, and we are going to be starting our game here. Here we go. Both teams are out on the field, and my screen should be changing here any minute now. Once the game starts, it takes just about a minute, and the screen will change over to the field graphic here. Here we go. All right, so both teams are lined up. The Patriots are kicking the ball away to start here to the Bills, and we are underway. So the kick is fielded at just about the 4, out across the 10, 20, breaking out to the right, 25, 30, 40, 50, on the run, 40. He is going to go to the house. Kickoff, touchdown return for the Buffalo Bills to open things up. This is exactly what I was just talking about. This team in the Buffalo Bills is absolutely motivated. Hines with a 96-yard kickoff return for a TD. Holy cow, the Patriots have already started this game in trouble, and we are only 14 seconds into the game. Hines took that ball and went to the house. And they will try for the extra point. The ball is down, the kick is up, and it's good. Let's go, Buffalo! Holy cow. That is absolutely incredible. Holy cow. Talk about relieving pressure on your team. Wow. Wow. That was incredible. What an absolute beast of a return. And the Bills sideline is now exploded. Holy cow. Whoo, boy. This is going to be a long, long day for this New England team. Holy cow. Okay, so where's my score at? Why is my score not there? Let's see if we move this out of the way here just a little bit. There we go. All right, so thanks. Yeah. Buy the bag. No buying of the bag. No buying of the bags. No bag buying. Oh, where's my? There. Oh, my graphics all over the place here. Come on. Hang on 1 minute, everybody. Hang on 1 second here. Here we go. There we are. That's a little better. Well, not the way you want to start the game, but that is what happens. And the Patriots, Bass kicks off. It's a 57-yard boot, and Marcus Jones returns it 9 yards to the Buffalo 35. And here comes Mac Jones and the Patriots offense looking to answer here. Jones in the shotgun. Seems to be a standard formation this year. Calls for the ball. He's looking. On the move. Dumps it out. And it is tipped. And Harris cannot hold on to it. So it's an incompletion off to the right. Jones was looking down the field with nowhere to throw. He hit Damian Harris, who is the safety valve there for him. So, 2nd and 10, ball's on the 26-yard line of New England. Shotgun, snap, handoff. Harris over the line of scrimmage, diving forward towards the 30, gain of 2. Hello, I know my rights. He says, let's go Buffalo. Hello, Pierce. Welcome on in. Triton, nice to see you here, sir.
Okay.
All right. So, here we go. On 3rd and 8. Jones is in the shotgun. Double wideouts up top to his left. Motions Hunter Henry over to the left side. Ball rolls out to his left. Looking, and he is going to be absolutely smashed for a 9-yard sack. Hello, Belinda. What is happening? Nice to see you here. And look at that. The edges collapse. That offensive line of the New England Patriots just cannot handle anything more than a stiff breeze. Wow. Lawson again in there. And Pilardi's going to be back to punt the ball. Pilardi calls for the ball, puts the boot to it, crosses the 50, and it is going to be a fair catch down at the Buffalo 32-yard line, where it is 1st and 10 for Buffalo. All right, and now we have gone into TV timeout as the sides all change up over here. For those of you just joining me, welcome on in. Make sure you hit that like button. The New England Patriots are playing the Buffalo Bills up in Buffalo today. And the game has gotten off to a rough start if you are a New England Patriot fan, as Hines took the football on the opening kickoff and in 14 seconds ran the ball back to the house for a touchdown. So, Nyheim Hines with a 96-yard kickoff return, with the extra point being followed up. And that is how we started this game off on the opening kickoff. Mike O'Reilly, welcome in. Says, Mac needs to go ASAP. Well, I don't know. I mean, we gotta we can give him a little bit of time here. It's early. It's early. I don't know if Zappy would be any better. Patricia definitely needs to go. 100%. He needs. I don't know if he needs to go so much as he just needs to not be the offensive coordinator. There is no other way of getting around that. Matt Patricia is not offensive coordinator material. It's just not. Oh, yay! The bots are here. Fantastic. Fantastic. The bots have appeared. He won't throw the ball because he's not seeing any openings downfield, which is a combination of two things. One is bad play calling, and the other is something I have said since last year when they picked up this receiving core. And that is, our receivers are not very good at getting free. They just can't get free. And that is a large part of the problem. On the go is CeeLo. What is happening, CeeLo? Yes, CeeLo. I unfortunately, even though I am a Patriots fan, also have to be a realist and agree. There is way too, just the motivating factor of Damar Hamlin. Figment, hello, host. There is not one receiver that is good at getting free. And here we go. Allen with the throw. Out to the sideline. They're going to rule it a catch. Should have been. It looked like it was a catch. Is that another catch? The officials are talking about it, by the way. Anthony the Molar Man, welcome on in. Nice to see you here. Hope your vacation was well. Yes, that is a catch and a first down. There we go. Patriots had to show up, and that's all. Yep. 1, 2. Yeah, that's all day long. It's a catch, and then he makes a football move, and the fumble happens, and the fumble goes out of bounds, so it would have been their ball anyways. But first and 10 for Buffalo on their own 43-yard line. Allen's in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looks, slings it, and it is, Diggs can't hold on to it, and Duggar almost picks it off, which would be, I believe, his 4th or 5th game in a row with an interception, if that was the case. And that is the one thing that Buffalo needs to do, particularly Josh Allen needs to do today, is to not create turnovers. Do not throw interceptions. If you are Buffalo, you want to keep this ball on the ground. If you're the Patriots, you want to run, because the Buffalo Bills have had trouble tackling running backs. So, Allen looks, throws over the center. It's complete. Across the 45, down to the 46-yard line, goes Singletary. But the Bills have had trouble tackling running backs. You know, they've been okay at slowing the run down, but they have had trouble tackling runners. So if you're the Patriots, you should be looking to run before you are looking to throw. And if you are the Bills, you want to throw, but you want to not create turnovers. Here we go. Allen, shotgun, double wideouts left and right, single back to his right. Motion, drops back, looking, chased, flushed out of the pocket, on the move, rolling around. The Patriots can't tackle him, and they finally sack him. And it's going to be a 13-yard loss with the sack by Wise for the Buffalo Bills. So that will send them way back. So 3rd and 7 now turns into 4th and 20. And that'll force the Bills to punt the ball away. And there's the ball, and the punt is away. And Jones feels it back at like the 26-yard line. And Marcus Jones, I should clarify that. Marcus Jones is able to take the ball and is immediately tackled. Tried to spin away, but couldn't get free. So the Patriots will take over 1st and 10 in their own territory on their own 26-yard line. Welcome on in, y'all. Make sure everybody has smashed that like button. And I half expect we will see more people rolling on in here. So if you are new here, stick around. Nice to see you. If you have not already done so, please smash that like button and subscribe if you have not already. We have been doing fairly well on our football streams, picking up anywhere from 9 to 13 subscribers, most streams. Mike O'Reilly has a feeling that Zappe will play some in the second half if Mac can't score. I am not so sure. If the score is getting out of hand, maybe. If the Patriots somehow magically can keep this to like a 1-score game, or maybe a touchdown and a field goal, like 7 to 10 points, I don't think you see Mac Jones come out. I think if we get to like the 14-plus point mark, if you're Bill Belichick, you really got to think about putting Zappe in there to get some playing time in. Because realistically, in the offseason, you need to be packaging these two guys up to get yourself a really high first-round pick on top of whatever you have in the first round already. Mike O'Reilly says, Bill might let Mac rest in the second half so we can get to the playoffs. I don't know if Zappe is the answer. I am not so sure. Who cheering for Buffalo, right? Let's go Bills! Come on, Bills! Let's go! Let's go! I would not say Zappe is way better than Mac, and I don't think he proved it much. He gets lucky because you got to understand, when they change quarterbacks in the middle of the game, it takes most teams at least a couple of series to adjust because it's a different play set and a different set of skills. So here we go. Patriots on the offense. Jones directly under center. Going to turn, hand the ball off. Stevenson out across the line of scrimmage. And he is going to gain 3 yards up to the New England 29-yard line. So, and it's tough because, you know, you get the new quarterback in there. Every quarterback has their own set of plays and blocking schemes that suits their playing skill. So it takes a while for defenses to adjust. But it was proven when Zappe went in that the teams adjusted. And once they adjusted, they were shutting them down. So, you know, you've got 4 to 8 downs before they start to figure stuff out. Jones looking, throws out to the left. Stevenson And he's going to be close to the first down. He's pushed out of bounds at New England 35 for a 6-yard gain. It'll bring up 3rd and 1 for the Patriots. And something the Patriots desperately need to work on is making first downs. I believe, if I am not mistaken, the last time they played the Bills, the first 3 or 4 drives, like 8 out of the 9 drives were all like 3 and outs. There it is. Pass out to the right. It's complete. Myers down the sideline. First down and more. Out of bounds. Shoved out of bounds at the Buffalo 45. And it's a 20-yard gain for Jacoby Myers. Oh, Najee Harris fumbles the ball trying to go over the top. And Cleveland will take over. Woo! There we go. Come on, Browns. Come on, Browns. We want the Browns to win. Let's go, Cleveland. We need Cleveland to win, and we need the Jets to win. I can't believe I'm actually going to root for the Jets today. Jones drops back. Looking. Throws over the center. It's complete. What a great throw and catch. Devontae Parker, but there are flags on the play. And I believe this is going to go against Buffalo. It is. Holding against the defense. That penalty will be declined. And that means Devontae Parker will pick up 17 yards on his first look of the day, getting the Patriots to the Buffalo 28-yard line. And that play took way too long to develop. Yep. Thanks, Stella. Stella agrees. Jones directly into center. Takes the ball, turns, fakes the handoff, throws out over the middle. It's caught. Stevenson and slips up. It's going to be a 5-yard gain from Ramondre Stevenson down to the Buffalo 23. Currently, the Bengals are in the lead over the Ravens 3-0, and the Jets, Dolphins, and the Browns, Steelers are 0-0. All those games still in the first quarter. So, here we go. Jones in the shotgun. Motions Henry in. Handoff. Harris out across the 20 and across the first down marker. Diving forward. Picks up 6 yards down to the Buffalo 17. All right, and it looks like Cincinnati put 3 on the board with a field goal by McPherson. A lot going on here today. A lot of moving parts in the NFL in this final week and what has been a very wild regular NFL season. Jones, shotgun. Motions Myers in. Calls for the ball. Drops back. Looks. Throws out to the left. It's complete to Parker inside the 10. And it's going to be enough for a first down. That is an 11-yard gain for Devontae Parker, who runs out of bounds at the Buffalo 6. And the Patriots are knocking on the door here. All right, so up to the line. Patriots, empty backfield, spread offense. Jones kicks Harris out far to the right. Empty backfield now. He's going to keep it. Out 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, down to the 2-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain for Mac Jones off the left guard. And I thought he was going to get hung up right at the 5, and he bounced out, and he was able to pick up a couple of more yards and barely holds on to that football. All right, here we go. Patriots looking to score here, tie things up, knocking on the door. Jones is in the shotgun. Stevenson to his left. Wideouts left and right. Fakes the handoff. Looks, floats it to the end zone. Caught! But I don't think he was in bounds. I don't think he was in bounds. And they're going to say, touchdown, Patriots! Yay. This will be reviewed, though, because I do not know if he was in bounds. Jacoby Myers with the floater in towards the back of the end zone. Let's see if he was in on the replay. It's a catch. There's one. Wow. Get out. Is the right foot down? Yep. The right foot, the left foot. That is a touchdown. Wow. What a catch. Jacoby Myers. What a catch.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Wow. So it goes
Now they're zooming in. Yep. That's a touch.
down.
That is a touch. That is a toe tap, literally the tip of the toe on the right foot. That looks like a toe tap, a foot plant. That looks like a touchdown to me.
Wow.
The play is under review by the NFL. The ruling is a touchdown. Wow. And I don't know, if there is enough there under video review to overturn that call. So it looks like you see some pellets come up underneath that right toe as it hits the ground. I am not so sure, even under review in slow motion, if there is enough to overturn the ruling of a touchdown. And as a pretty steadfast rule, the last running statistic I had heard was that the stuff that went under review had an 80+% of not being overturned. So when your play goes under review, you have a really, really good chance that that ruling on the field is going to stand. And in this case, it will lead to a New England Patriots touchdown to tie this, well, make this game a 6-7 game. Then they hopefully go out and not mess up the extra point here. Michael Riley, yep. Well, right now they've ruled it a touchdown. Just keep sacking the Bills' offense. We're winning the game. That's easier said than done, although it would be nice. So Mac Jones, if this touchdown stands right now, will have an 8-play, 72-yard drive, taking 4 minutes and 5 seconds off the clock. And this is something that the Patriots have struggled with tremendously all year. They have had trouble getting beyond third down and extending drives to not just score, but to extend the drive and have some sort of possession time in the game. Their possession time this year has been in the tank. But if we can hold on to this, Mac Jones will be 5 of 6 throwing and 59 yards with a touchdown. So the Patriots are really looking to the review to get this to stand. And after review, the ruling on the field will stand. It is a touchdown for your New England Patriots. Jacoby Myers with the 2-yard floater into the end zone. What an absolute heck of a catch. That is incredible. And the extra point is up, and it's good. So that'll make a tie game for us here, when the New England Patriots have scored on the Jones to Myers touchdown, the 2-yarder into the back of the end zone, with a little toe tap dancing by Myers to make the score stand. The Patriots have put one through for the extra point. And we will have ourselves a 7-7 ball game with just under 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And if we are looking here, let's look out across the league. So, Tampa Bay is currently winning 7-0 over Atlanta. The Browns and the Steelers are tied at 0. Minnesota over Chicago 6-0. Cincinnati over Baltimore 3-0. Houston over Indy 10-7 right now. 0-0 in the Miami and the Jets game. New Orleans, the Saints over the Panthers right now 7-0. And all those games are still in the first quarter, very much like our own. All right, and here we go. And there's the kick for the kickoff. Floats it down to the right-hand corner. Fielded at just about the 4-yard line. Scrambling out 15, 20, 25. And stopped. And there is a player hurt on the ground right now.
Oh no.
It looks like Peppers went down, injured during the play. Returned by Hines. It's a 20-yard return as he started, they're going to say officially from the 5, and made his way back to the Buffalo 25-yard line. So, and they are talking about what I talked about here in the pregame, which was if Buffalo wins, Buffalo and the Chiefs, if they were to meet in the AFC Championship, it will be played at a neutral site. Devontae Parker is on fire today. I don't know if he's on fire today, but at least he showed up to play so far. So that's a good thing. And to answer your question before, Devontae Parker is he's okay. He's probably the best route runner they have. But in terms of getting really like separation from the defense, so one of two things are happening out here on the field, if not both, is one, the receivers are struggling to get separation from the defenders, which is going to cause Mac Jones to hesitate to throw the ball because he doesn't want to throw a pick. The other thing is the actual route running. The wide receivers are running a route. Jones has to go through progression, do his reads. Typically, you go from you have a 1, a 2, a 3, possibly a 4. So you start at 1 because that's the guy you want. Then you go 2, 3, 4, and typically a young quarterback like a Mac Jones and such, those guys that haven't played a while, they'll go right back to the target that they know they're going to want based on what they're seeing in terms of the defense, the way the defense is positioned. I think the problem is that, Mac Jones, I believe Mac Jones struggles a little bit to read defenses. And not so much read them, but read them correctly to make the correct adjustments at the line of scrimmage, which he makes. And then our receivers are they're slow. They are slow to get free, and all that causes a delay. And in the NFL, if you look, statistically speaking anyways, and it's true if you just watch these guys play, all the quarterbacks that have a lot of success are taking the ball, and they're getting rid of it in 2.5 seconds. You're talking 1, 2, ball's gone. That fast. So if you don't have receivers that can get free and get open that fast, you're probably not going to have too much success because your offensive line can only hold off the defense so much. So there's a whole host of problems, even outside of the whole play calling thing that's going on. But as we come out of commercial, 5:38 left. Buffalo will go on the offense with a handoff to Singletary, who crosses the 25 out over the 30 and down to the 31 for a 6-yard gain. So that is my take on the wide receiver core. The wide receiver core, for all intents and purposes, is a second-tier wide receiver core. Middle of the pack, and that's fine if you have an elite quarterback that can bring them up a little bit, but, you know, Mac Jones is not an elite quarterback. It's just the simple facts. All right. Allen, setting one in motion directly under center, takes the snap, looks, scrambling, being flushed out to his left, rolling, going to keep the ball and be ran out of bounds at the 33-yard line for a 2-yard gain. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 2 to go. And it looks like the Bengals have scored a touchdown. What is Joe Mixon doing right now? Joe Mixon, after he scored the touchdown, took off his gloves. He had a quarter hidden. He flipped the coin, and when it landed, they all, him and the rest of the Bengals team kicked like they were kicking a ball. Like, get out of here! That is an absolute mock of the NFL and their decision making right now. That is absolutely incredible. And Allen completes to Stephon Diggs for 16 yards, who's pushed out of bounds at the Buffalo 49. That is... Oh, and is that... Yeah, that's got to be... That's a completion. That is hilarious. That is funny. I'm sure somebody's going to get fined for that, but it's probably well worth taking the fine. Allen, shotgun. Ball, drops back, looks, throws, and caught out of bounds. Looking for Davis on the left side. Good coverage by the Patriots. And that is not a catch. Foot was out of bounds. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Bills. Ball is on the Buffalo 49-yard line. 2nd and 10. Allen's in the shotgun. Little RPO. Scrambling out to the right. Throws. It's caught. And it's caught by Davis. It's a 9-yard catch down to the New England 42. All right. So we got Buffalo, who seems to be moving the ball very well by throwing it. And the Patriots' defensive front, and they seem to be using 4. So they're rushing 4. Now they put 5 up. Tavea is up on the line now. But their front 4 seem to be getting good pressure to Allen. Be a handoff, heading out over the line of scrimmage and over the 1st down marker. And just across the 40 goes Singletary for a 2-yard gain. That'll be enough for a 1st down for the Bills. But the front 4, the defense of the Patriots has been doing incredible in terms of getting pressure and getting into Josh Allen's face. Although I would caution them, like I've said before, you must keep him somewhat in a pocket and don't let him extend the play, because that's where Josh Allen makes his money. Shotgun. Motion. Drops back. Looks. Directing traffic. Throws. It's tipped. And it's going to hit the ground. That'll be an incomplete pass. Looking for Davis. It's tipped between the quarterback and the receiver. Tavai did a great job on getting his hands up, putting himself right in the throwing lane. So here we go. It'll be 2nd and 10. Ball's on the New England 40. The New England 40. Here we go. Allen, quick snap, throws to Diggs. It's caught. What a catch Stephon Diggs turned around and the ball was literally right there. Most other receivers would have missed that ball. Most other receivers would have missed that ball. Josh Allen threw that ball before Stephon Diggs was even looking. The ball's already on the way. Josh Allen makes a great throw. Makes a great throw, by the way. But the defensive back, they had only taken 3 or 4 steps, wasn't even looking yet. And that ball was already at Diggs' shoulder. Direct snap. Handoff. And going to be tackled. Goes Cook. Still manages to get 4 yards out of it. Hashtag blame Patricia. Absolutely blame Patricia. Josh Allen looking for the call. He's giving the hurry up, hurry up. Then he just kind of shook his head and walked into the huddle. So I don't know if he's going out on his own here. Allen directly under center. Man in motion. One in the backfield. Takes the ball, drops back, looks, throws, deep throw downfield. And it is batted away by Devin McCourty. Looking for Shakir in the end zone, and Devin McCourty able to get his arm in there and knock it away. Wow. McCourty doesn't even look back for the ball. He was like 4 feet away from him, threw his arm out in what would be in between the lane of Shakir's hands, and just makes an incredible no-look defensive play. That is probably one of the best McCourty defensive plays I've seen in a long time. Allen, shotgun, drops back, looks, pressure, throws, caught, and it's Davis with the catch down at the 2-yard line for an 18-yard completion. Wow. Josh Allen under pressure, keeping him in the pocket, throwing off his back foot, and is able to make the catch. That is absolutely incredible. And definitely under pressure. Without a doubt. What a heck of an arm. So strong. To throw off your back foot while you're going backwards to boot. You can't believe you have to root for Baker Mayfield today? Happens to us all. Sometimes you got to root for the ones you don't want. Like the Jets. And at the end of the first quarter, our game is all tied up 7-7 with the Buffalo Bills knocking on the door. Trying to put 7 more on the board for what is right now been a game that's been played a lot closer than I think what any of us thought it would be. The Patriots are, right now anyways, in the first quarter, putting up a pretty good fight. Yes, you do need Seattle to lose 100%. Okay, we are just at the in-between quarter TV commercial. So at the end of one, we have Mac Jones 6 of 7 for 61 yards and a touchdown. Josh Allen is 7 of 11 for 73 yards. In terms of rushing, on the Patriots, Harris has 2 carries for 8. Singletary is 2 for 8. And receiving, Devontae Parker has 2 receptions for 28 yards. And Stephon Diggs has 4 receptions for 43 yards. So as we can see, at least with the offensive leaders in each area, both teams are fairly equal at this point. There is not one team that is dominating yet over the other. Let me see. I'm curious as to the time of possession is sort of close. I know it's not going to sound it, but Buffalo had 8 minutes and 39 seconds of possession, and New England had 6 minutes and 21 seconds, which is, it's not half and half. It's not quite split down the middle, but at least New England had the ball for a little bit in this quarter. And currently, the way it would line up, it would be about 12, just under 13 minutes for New England, and somewhere around 17 minutes and change for Buffalo, which is still not where you want to be, because you won't even have possession for a quarter, at halftime if you're the Patriots, and that's not good. But here we go into the second quarter. Allen's directly into center, takes the snap, hands it off. There's Singletary, and he will be stopped for a loss. It is going to be a 2-yard loss. And Godchuk's making the stop. 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Wow, Joe Burrow, what a throw. What a throw. Woo, what a touchdown. All right, here we go. 2nd and goal for Buffalo from the New England 4. Man in motion, back and forth. They fake the handoff. Allen's looking into the end zone. Starting to scramble. Throws, and it's complete. Touchdown, Buffalo. Touchdown. Allen to Knox, the tight end. That'll be a 4-yard touchdown pass to give Buffalo the lead, 13-7, to open up the second quarter. Hello, Bob Newell. What is going on? Is this live or recorded? It is always live, baby. We are live. There's the extra point. Ball is down. The kick is up. And that is good. So that'll make our game 14-7 Buffalo to open up the second quarter here. And both sides will change up. And that was quite the play. So we're going to take you around the league as often as we can during our commercial timeouts here, just to give you an update, because so many games have implications on what will happen around the league. Not yet, Bob. Not yet. Probably halftime. You should be a TV football announcer. Oh, I would love to be a TV football announcer. I think that'd be really cool. That'd be a cool job to have. Let's see. So let's take a quick spin around some of the scores. So Tampa Bay is now losing, to Atlanta. That's a 10-7 game. They are in the second quarter. Pittsburgh and Cleveland still mixing it up, 0-0. They're in the second quarter. Minnesota is still beating Chicago 6-0 in the second. Cincinnati has now gone on to take a commanding lead over Baltimore at 17-0 in the second quarter. Houston is still beating Indy 10-7 in the second quarter. The Jets and Miami still tied at 0 in the second quarter. The Saints are still on top of the Panthers at this point in the second, 7-0. And then, of course, we have our other games coming up this afternoon around the league. And some of these games being played now, depending upon the outcome, could potentially allow other teams this afternoon to bench their guys and give them a little extra rest going into the playoffs. So, do I have an adult refreshment? Not yet. Not yet. We did a bunch of adult refreshments last night. It was a good night. We had an after holiday party for my work. There were a bunch of people there, and it was a really good time. And we had a bunch of fun, but we had a bunch of adult libations. Made for a festive night. Welcome on in, everybody. My name's Sean Urban. Make sure you have hit that like button. And we are always looking for new people to join our club over here on my YouTube channel. We are just a few subscribers away from being at 1350. So if you are new here and you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe today. We have picked up 3 today. We started at 1344. We are at 1347. So I am looking for 3 people to hit that subscribe button for me. Get me to 1350. Hit that like button. Let's see how many likes we can get. How many likes we can get going here. So, now, if New England loses today, they can still make the playoffs if the Jets can win and the Browns can win. So that's what we are. That's what we are looking for here. Is either a New England win or the Jets and the Browns to win. And if everybody wins, it makes it interesting. It'd be a handoff and stuffed in that backfield. Harris has nowhere to go. So Shaq Lawson looked like he was offsides there. He was. He was clearly offsides. Wow. That's incredible. What a bad call to miss on the officials. He was literally over the line of scrimmage by like almost 2 whole steps. That's going to be a 6-yard loss, so it'll be 2nd and 16. Jones throws out to the right. Parker with the catch. Wow. What a catch. Reaching up there to haul it in for 9 yards down to the New England 28-yard line. Great catch by Devontae Parker. Going up top to haul that thing in. It'll be 3rd and 7. Ball's on the New England 28. And here is where the Patriots have struggled all year. 3rd down to convert and stay on that field. Jones is in the shotgun. Double wideouts left and right. Takes the ball, drops back, being chased on the run, dropping way back. And he just threw it at the feet. That'll probably be intentional grounding. No? Nope. That is not. They will not throw the flag for intentional grounding. Wow. And Buffalo sends a crash blitz. Buffalo sends a crash blitz. Now, see, they just showed it on the replay. Again, it is what I said earlier. The Patriots wide receivers cannot get free running their routes. They just can't shake the coverage. And that is what happened there. So it's going to be punted, and it's going to be returned across the 30 and down to about the 34, and it looks like we may have a Patriot player slowly getting up, and Hines will be credited with a 7-yard return out to 6-yard return out to the Buffalo 34-yard line. And there was one of the Patriots players was slow to get up. Slow to get up. What is happening, everybody? Welcome on in. Nice to see you all here. Please make sure you have hit that like button for me. I would appreciate it. There are 22 of us in here. I think I've got, looks like, maybe 14 likes. So if we can get another 8 likes in there, that would be great. Help share the stream out. Push the algorithm a little bit. That would be fantastic. And this is quite the game right now, where the Patriots are back to their new slogan. We said should have been trademarked a couple of games ago, which was 3 and out. Tyreek Hill got hurt. Tyreek Hill got hurt. Really? Wow. That's terrible. But as a Patriots fan, I am glad that Miami has one less weapon to play with. And I believe Tua was on the being benched again this week. I don't think he's cleared concussion protocol. So they'll be playing with Skylar Thompson again. And not having Tyreek Hill will absolutely hurt that team, at least a little bit. Because Thompson was, if you watch the last couple of games that he's played in, him and Tyreek were hooking up a lot. So, of course, how can you not when you have Tyreek Hill? Tua doesn't know where he is right now. That could be very true. That boy's got his brain rattled a whole bunch this year. Hopefully there's no long-term effects for Tua, considering all the crunch time his brain has taken this year. So Allen's in the shotgun. Motion. Takes the ball. Looks. It's a quick throw out to the right-hand side across the line of scrimmage. Across the 35 goes Cook for a 2-yard gain down to the 36. Duggar and Hayes in on the tackle for the Patriots. I thought we coined Sack Matt. We should do that too. All right, here we go. So, it'll be 2nd and 8. Ball's on the Buffalo 36. It's a handoff out across the line of scrimmage out to the 40. And we'll see if they give him the 40 or the 41. And it looks like Matt Judon is down on the ground right now. That would be detrimental for the Patriots. Yep. And they are going to hold up play. That's a 5-yard run for Cook out to the right side off the right tackle. Out to the Buffalo 41-yard line. And right now, Matt Judon for the Patriots is down on the field. Hey, Dallas! Is this game going to a shootout? Yes, it is. Whoever scores the first 3-point goal wins. So while they tend to Matt Judon, TV will go to a quick commercial break here. And it's nice to see everybody rolling on in. This is what I like to see. Make sure you hit that like button for me. I appreciate you being here. If you have not already subscribed, please do. We are almost at 1,350 subscribers. I need 3 people, 3 of you who have not hit that subscribe button yet, to hit that subscribe button. Join the little fan club we got going on here. Come hang out with us. So it would be awesome. I'd love to see 1,350. It would be great. Sean, how is your grandma? How's my grandma? She's doing okay. Not bad for 99. Or almost 99. She'll be 99 in May. So yeah, if there are 3 of you out there that would not mind hitting that subscribe button and coming and hanging out with all of us when we do all sorts of stuff, that would be great. Really, by rights, I'm glad the Patriots are kind of keeping pace with Buffalo right now. But the reality is that Buffalo is just a really, really good team. If the Patriots win this game somehow, I will be shocked. But delighted. And with that, the playoffs become, a little bit easier because there's not as many games to stream. And, I'll probably pick off one of the key games, along with every other, sports streamer going. But it's going to allow me to get into some other sports. So if you are a fan of hockey, basketball, we are going to be doing more of those streams, which I've been wanting to do for a while. It's just, with limited amounts of time to stream during the week, you kind of got to pick your poison what sport you're going to pick. You know what I mean? Here we go. Allen, shotgun. Being chased. Flushed. Throws on the move. Caught. Great catch by McKenzie. It's a 6-yard gain to the Buffalo 47. Josh Allen sliding around that pocket again. And they move him. He's kind of scrambling, rolling, and Barmore's just coming down on him, and he gets it out at the last second. Just has a real good knack for that. Look at this. 4, 5, almost 6 seconds before he threw that touchdown pass. That's awesome. Wideouts, left and right. Allen in the shotgun. Looks, throws out to the left, looking for Diggs. Can't get a hand on it. Short pass to the left. Incomplete. Brings up second down. Yes, Dallas. Now that I don't have homework. Yes. Here we go. And Miami gets on the board first over the Jets. Oh, and the Browns just scored. That's fantastic. Allen, ball, drops back, looks, pressure, throws, and gets it out to Cook on the left side. Gain of just about 4 yards down to the New England 49. Michael Riley, do I think we will make the playoffs? Judon's on the bench. I don't know if we'll make the playoffs. I have a hard time picturing the Patriots winning this game. I'd love to see them beat Buffalo, but I have a hard time envisioning this. So we really, just to guarantee it, need the Browns and the Jets to both win here. So the Jets are screwed. They settled for Flacco. There's Allen. Pressure. Sacked. Goes down. Golly, getting up off his feet, almost falls over. Holy cow. It's going to be a 4-yard sack for the New England Patriots defense. But this is one of the reasons the Patriots get into trouble. That's because the defense just stays on the field. The offense can't string enough plays together to give them a little bit of rest and time to adjust. It's really a struggle, but they forced the Bills to punt. And it's fielded 20 out to the 25 and stopped. Goes Marcus Jones. It's a 12-yard return. And New England will take over on their own 26-yard line. Here in the second quarter with just a little over 9 minutes to go in this half. Let's see what is happening right now around the league. We have Tampa and Atlanta all tied up 10 each. Cleveland has scored a touchdown. 7-0 in that game. Cleveland over Pittsburgh. Minnesota has put 10 more on the board. They are up 16-0 over the Bears. Cincinnati 17-0 over Baltimore still. Houston has put some more points on the board. They are up 17-7 over the Colts. It looks like Miami is up 3-0 over the Jets. The Saints are winning 7-0 over the Panthers. So that score has not changed. And most of these games, it looks like 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 4-4, 6-6-6. So most of these games have just about 6 minutes or less to go. It seems like this Patriot-Buffalo game is running a little bit longer than most of the other games, but that's a combination of, I think they had a later kickoff due to the pregame festivities, we'll call it. So here we go. Here we go. Let's see here. Let's go check in on this Jets game. As Pierce is kind of giving me a little bit of an update here. Let's check in on this Jets game. Oh, let's not. As we come back out of the commercial and they're breaking the huddle. Way to go, CBS. All right, let's get back into it. There's nothing like live TV. We need more debauchery streams. Okay, we can do debauchery. It's my specialty. Mac Jones, shotgun, one in the backfield to his left. Fakes the handoff, throws out to the left-hand side. It's caught and pushed out of bounds at just about the 30. Goes Kendrick Bourne. Deshaun Watson. Okay. That's his touchdown they're replaying right now on the TV. It's a 4-yard gain for Bourne on the play. Brings up 2nd and 6. Ball's on the New England 30. Jones comes up directly into center. Changing the play now. Takes the ball, turns, it's handed off. Here goes Stevenson out 40, over the 45, out towards the 50. First down for the Patriots. 18-yard run. Ramondre Stevenson off the left guard. And boy, when this team wants to run the ball, they can. I really wish they would run it a little bit more. But they've had some success in the throwing game, so they are able to sell the play action a little bit better right now, which is helping them. This season, Stevenson's a 1,000-plus yard rusher, which is great. Jones turns, fakes the handoff, throws to Stevenson, who stops, turns around, comes back, moves across the 45, down to the 44-yard line of Buffalo. It's for an 8-yard gain on the play. Nice to see you all popping on in here. Please hit that like button for me. And if you have not already, hit that subscribe button. Get me to 1,350 subscribers, followers, club members. That would be fantastic. If you have not subscribed already, please do. Jones directly into center. Snap, fakes the handoff, throws complete over the middle. Kendrick Bourne. And that ball goes down. 20-yard pass. And that will bring that ball down to the Buffalo 24-yard line. What a great play. What a great play. Look at that. Kendrick Bourne wide open all by himself on a up and over crossing route into the middle of the field. Autopilot to the bars. You want to talk to me about TV, about live TV? There's the pitch. Stevenson out to the right-hand side, over across the line of scrimmage, out to the 20, and stopped for a 4-yard gain on the play. Oh, thanks for the update, Pierce. The Jets are on the Miami 25. All right. Autopiloting to the bars. I got to use the door-to-door autopilot feature now that I've been upgraded to in my Tesla. I got to get used to doing it. The highway's one thing. I don't mind the highway, but the street-to-street stuff I got to get used to. Jones in the shotgun. 2nd and 6. Ball's on the 20. Ooh, gets the ball off. Handoff. Harris dives forward across the 20 and down to just about the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 3. And here comes, once again, a big third down play for the New England Patriots. Can they convert on 3rd and 3? So far, they've done all right. 6 plays, 57 yards, 3 minutes and 30 seconds off the clock. They need to continue this drive and put some points on the board. Right now, they could kick the field goal now, but really, the touchdown's what you need. It's a throw to Bourne. Out to the 10, dives forward, down to the 7. That's a 10-yard pass and catch. Jones to Bourne. That'll be enough for a first down for the Patriots. And you could call your audience bar patrons. I love it. Hey, at least my audience would be real. I love it. Jones directing some traffic. Shotgun. Calls for the ball. Look. Shovel passes forward. Ramondre Stevenson across the 5. And down to about the 3. And we have one of the Patriots down on the ground. And who is that? I am trying to see who is down right now. And able to get up and walking off. Oh, it was McDermott. That was McDermott on the play. And that Stevenson was a short little shovel pass from Jones, and he picked up about 5 yards, got down to the 2-yard line, and McDermott looked like he might have wrenched his back on that play. He wanted to go back into the huddle, and you can't. You got to go off the field, kid. But at least he was able to walk off. Oh, Natasha, what's happening? She says, "Go Bills." Welcome on in. Jones is in the shotgun. Motions Henry left to right. Calling out some protections. 7 to go on the play clock. Takes the ball, drops back, looking, throws to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Devontae Parker. 6 points on the board. And that is just the second touchdown of the year for Devontae Parker, who came up from the Miami Dolphins. And Jones was looking. I thought he was going to get flushed out. But I'll tell you what, Mac Jones did a real nice job there. I will give him a lot of credit. He did a real nice job. He looked off. He looked to the right. And he got the safety to bite down and come out of the end zone. And that allowed Devontae Parker to sneak from left to right across the back of the end zone. And that offensive line did a decent job of giving him an extra second to allow him that play to develop. But that's a great job on Jones's part. He took a couple steps and he looked to his right. I don't even know who he was looking at over there. He might have been looking at, that might have been, P.J. Strong might have been in there. And he gets that safety to come down, and he's just able to float one to Parker in the back. So now, with that, the Patriots will kick the extra point and tie everything up just before halftime here. Just under 4 minutes to go in the half. It is a 14-14 game. Bills, Patriots. Well, welcome on in. Nice to see everybody in here. Please make sure you have hit that like button. If you like what we're doing here and you like hanging out, you want to be part of our little fan club growing community, hit that subscribe button. I need 3 people to subscribe to get me to 1350. That is the goal by the end of today. So if you have not already hit that button, please do help me get to that goal. I would appreciate it greatly. I hope you like what you see in here, and I hope that I will see you all on some of my other streams going forward. I'd love to see more people. The more the merrier. So here's the kickoff. It's fielded at just about the 10-yard line, and Hines able to get back out to the Buffalo 28, so that'll be an 18-yard return on the kickoff. Just waiting for my screen to reload here. Not really sure what is happening, but let's see. Let's see. We can refresh the page. There we go. There we go. All right. So, Allen's in the shotgun. Double wide out stacked up. Motions one back to the right. It's going to be a handoff. And over the line of scrimmage across the 30. And down to the Buffalo, out to the Buffalo 33 for a 5-yard gain goes Cook. And Cook, if you recall, the last time the Bills and the Patriots met, had a successful matchup. And both Mitchell and Judon are questionable to return. Judon with an ankle and Mitchell with a head injury. Allen's in the shotgun. Double wideouts left and right. The tight end pulls it, knocks in. It's going to be a handoff and out across the 35, 40, out to the 50. Goes Cook. That's Singletary. I'm sorry, goes Singletary. Wow. All right. So it looks like Pittsburgh is tied up. Cleveland here. All right, 1st and 10. Allen's directly into center. Motions one from left to right. Turns, it's going to be a handoff. There goes Cook. 35, 40. And stopped just across the 40 at the 39-yard line. So that'll be enough for a first down for the Bills. And Bills on the march here, trying to make a statement with just about 2 minutes to go, a little over 2 minutes to go here in the half. The Raptors play at 3:30. I am excited to start calling Boston Celtics basketball games. They have been absolutely incredible. I think they played the Spurs last night, and they won by like 5 points. It was like 6 seconds left to go in the game, and they were up by 2. Somebody hit the three-pointer, and then there was a foul, and there was like 2 seconds left to go in the game. They had a very exciting game last night. The Lions play at 8:30. Yes. That Lions game, that game could be a game to watch, because the Lions, if they bring their A game, have the ability to score an incredible amount of points. And if the Packers if the Packers show up, the Packers team that we've seen the last 2 weeks, I don't think the Lions are going to have a chance. But if we get the Packers that we were seeing for a majority of the season, I think the Lions have a great chance at winning that game. At which point, it will put them into the playoffs. So, and that game could have some implications on some of the other teams in terms of standings, depending upon wins and losses. So, will you call the Lions game if we get in? Yes, sure. Sure, why not? I got to call some game, so provided I should be able to get it, because usually all the playoff games are nationally televised. So, the Bruins did win last night. The last I saw that game, it was tied 2-2, and that was in second period rather. So, and they were deep into the second period, and they were still tied up, and it looked like the Bruins were struggling a little bit. Oh, that was great. I wasn't able, with my work Christmas party last night, we do our holiday party after the holidays are over, just a little bit easier, but I missed out on a lot of the sports world yesterday between working during the day this weekend on yesterday, and then the party last night. It was all back to back. I didn't really get a chance to get up to date on any of my sports. So, and the Jets just tied at the half. Excellent. And we're coming back out of the TV commercial here, where the Patriots have scored and tied things up to make it interesting, 14-14, with 2:18 remaining here in the half. Buffalo is on the move, though. 3 plays, 33 yards for a minute and 45 off the clock. They are on the New England 39-yard line, 1st and 10. Knox motions in right to left. Allen in the shotgun, Cook to his left. Kicks out to his right. Fakes the handoff. Allen's rolling, right-hand side. Passes, and it is caught by Stephon Diggs. That is a 6-yard gain down to the New England 33. Buffalo back up to the line. Allen calls for the ball. It's a handoff. There goes Cook. Out over the line of scrimmage, out to the 30. Lunges forward, and we'll see if they'll give him the first down. That looks to be just about a 3-yard run. And it looks like he will be just short. It'll be 3rd and 1. Ball is on the New England 30. Oh, it looks like the Ravens have finally put some points on the board with just under 2 minutes to go, making that 17-7. They are trailing. They are trailing the Bengals still, but they finally do have some points on the board. And there is a timeout called by New England with a minute 17 left here in the first half. Most playoffs as head coach, Belichick and Shula. Most playoff seasons with one team, 18. Belichick with New England, and Tom Landry with Dallas. He's tied. Wow. All right. And timeout called. 1:17 remains here in the half. Tied score. The Bills and Patriots going at it. 14-14 up in Buffalo. Here we go. Josh Allen directly into center. Takes the ball. He's going to keep it. Dives forward. And it looks like he's going to get it. Yeah, he got that. He got that. Picks up the yard for the first down. Keeps the clock running. 1 minute left here in the half. I'm assuming that they're going to take a shot down the field here. Here we go. Shotgun. Calls for the ball. Scrambling. Looking. Over the 30. 25. And runs out of bounds at the 22-yard line. It's a 7-yard pickup on the play. Running out of bounds will stop the clock. Allows Buffalo to get back and reset. Lions 7-2 last 9 games. You can play. Yeah. Yeah, the Lions got it in them, Pierce, for sure. The Lions definitely have the ability. Matt Judon's come back on the field. Here we go. Allen's in the shotgun. Motion, calling out some signals here. Takes the ball, drops back. He's looking, being flushed. He's on the run across the 20, down to the 15, where he's tackled and stopped. And timeout called, Buffalo. This will be their first timeout. 38 seconds left here in the half. So rolling into halftime here. Most of the games are at halftime. We'll take a zip around the league and bring you up to date on the scores here. Allen's in the shotgun. Calls for the ball. Looking downfield. Big throw into the back of the end zone. And nobody there. Looking for Davis. Cannot hook up. Incomplete pass. Brings up 2nd and 10. Ball is on the New England 15-yard line. All right. Out of the huddle. Here we go. Bills come up to the line. Judon comes off the field. Takes the ball, looks, pumps, rolls to the left, looking, pumping, throwing to the back of the end zone. Stephon Diggs, out of bounds. Cannot haul it in the back of the end zone. Wow. Great catch by Diggs. It was just a little long. Jonathan Jones had great coverage there. Empty backfield, spread offense for Allen in the shotgun. Judon back in the game. Allen calls for the ball, drops back. He's looking, flicks it, intercepted, picked off. 5, 10, 20, tripped up on his feet, 30. And stopped at the 35-yard line with 14 seconds to go. Josh Allen throws an interception. And it is picked off. Devin McCourty having a heck of a game. And look at Judon just coming in like a bull. Got Allen off of his feet. And as Josh Allen has the pressure literally in his face, he wasn't able to step into it. He just like arm slung it, and Devin McCourty was literally standing about 2 yards in front of the end zone, all by himself. It was like Allen threw it to him, like they were playing catch. And now the Patriots will try to move the ball with 16 seconds left. They give him 2 seconds back. Shotgun. Looks like Stevenson to his left. And timeout called. New England. They're going to think about what they're doing here for a hot second. They would love to throw this ball deep downfield and far enough to at least put them into contention for a field goal. It is our ball in the second half, yes. And at the half, the Jets and Miami are tied 3 each. Steelers are up 10-7 on the Browns right now, and 24-7 Bengals over the Ravens. Both those games are 30 seconds or less in the half. Jones drops back, big throw downfield. Whoa. Looking for Jacoby Myers, who just gets absolutely lambasted in the middle of 3 of the Buffalo defenders. Myers goes up to catch it, and he's got a hand in his face. He's got one guy coming in behind him. That is incredible. So, 10 seconds left off the incomplete pass. 2 timeouts left Buffalo. 1 timeout left New England. They're saving that in case they get close, and nope. It looks like New England is going to take a knee instead of trying for a shot down the field. Seriously. Wow, okay. So that'll bring us into halftime, where we are tied up 14-14, New England and the Bills. let's go, as they get into halftime, let's go and take a quick look around the league here at some of the scores. Tampa Bay is leading and all these games are at halftime or within seconds of halftime. So Tampa Bay 17-10 over Atlanta. Minnesota 16-6 over Chicago. So Chicago's able to at least put 2 field goals and possibly a touchdown on the board there. They put some points on the board finally. It looks like Cincinnati will be over Baltimore in a commanding fashion right now at 24-7. Houston over the Colts. So Texans over the Colts 17-7. Miami and New York, like I had just said, are still tied up. The Saints go into halftime 7-0 over the Panthers. It looks like going into halftime, Pittsburgh and Cleveland within seconds. The Steelers are in the lead 10-7 in that game. And then the next 5 games will start at 4:25 today. And those games will be the Chargers at Denver. The Giants will be taking on the Eagles. The Arizona Cardinals will be taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The Rams will go at the Seahawks. And the Cowboys will look to take the Commanders down today. Those games are at 4:25. And then tonight, the Sunday night game at 8:20 is the Lions and Green Bay going at it. Try to determine who is going to make the playoffs there. And then the other scores from games that happened yesterday was Kansas City absolutely trouncing the Vegas Raiders 31-13. And Jacksonville with a winning on a turnover 20-16 at the end of that game with 2 minutes to go yesterday. So those were all the current and scores from yesterday going on here around the league. Welcome on in, everybody. We are at halftime here at the Bills and Patriots game. It is nice to see you all in here and joining me. I appreciate you all being here. If you could go ahead, hit that like button for me. I would appreciate that. And even more so, if you have not subscribed already, if you could subscribe, that would be fantastic because I would really appreciate getting to 1,350 subscribers before the end of the day. And I was 3 away. Let's go check in. And we have hit that goal. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate that. We are at 1351. Way to go. Nice job, team. Nice job. That's great. So welcome on into my stream. If you are new here and you would like to do so, please say hello in the chat. I'd love to get to say hi to you, especially those people that have subscribed today. We have picked up 7 subscribers today, which is awesome. So if you are a new subscriber, pop in the chat, say hello. I'd like to say hi to you, and that would be awesome. If you are here and you have just found me, poke around my channel a little bit, and you are going to see that we do all kinds of stuff. We are all over the place. We are Disney fanatics. We are down at Disney. We check into a Disney resort usually 3 times within a 370-day period. So it's basically we're checking in 3 times a year. We stream live from the parks. For some of that time, whenever we're down there, we always try to choose some times and we do some live streaming. We always hit all of the parks, so you will see a stream from each park. Typically, we try to stream every day while we're down there. And if you look around my channel, you will see that we like to have tin can streams. That's kind of like adult time. We go out. I am a home beer brewer. I love brewing beer, so we go out and try to find different craft breweries to hit up here in the New England area or wherever I may happen to be. And we always try to review their food and their drink. And when we're not out on location, I try to do that here. I'll go out and find some stuff I've never tried before, and we get into that. You will find we are at the zoo when the weather's nice. Some of the local zoos, when it's the holiday season, we like to get out and see some light displays. We do an annual toy drive during the Christmas season, which has led to a lot of success the last couple of years. So we are all over the place. You can also find me. I am a regular as part of the broadcasting team over on the Pete McDevitt channel in his NFL streams that he is doing. So I am very happy and excited to be doing that stuff, as I do love football. So you can kind of find me everywhere. Tiki bar content, yes. We do have a tiki bar here with a kegerator. So you will find that we stream from the tiki bar when the summer is here. So, Kenneth Vessels, you are an awesome backup to a working GPA like me. Kenny V, thanks, Ken. GPA. Hello, First Trillionaire. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for being here. We are in Epcot shape here. Yes, Epcot. If you follow my Disney streams, which we are planning to go back in April. Right now, we'll be there for a week in April. Epcot is the adult playground, and I do love Epcot. I do have a favorite place in Epcot, and that would be the Rose and Crown. I love that place. But welcome on in. Hello, all of my new friends. Nice to see you here. Thank you for being here. I hope you like what we're doing, and you know what? If we can, if we can help you out because you're at work and you don't have a TV and you're just chilling out and all you can do is listen, then so be it. Hopefully I'm doing good enough describing the game to you where you get a sense of what's going on. And like I like to do every stream, please tell me in the chat who you like. And it doesn't matter, Buffalo, the Patriots, the Raiders, Cincinnati, I don't care who your team is. All fans are welcome here. I am always curious, though, who everybody is rooting for. So, 5 grandsons. All right. That's awesome. Jeepa. I get the Jeepa now. Yeah. That's cool. That's wicked awesome, Kenneth. I'm sure they probably keep you all very busy. As grandchildren should, right? All right, so they are going over some of the stats today. Josh Allen is 12 of 20 with 96 yards, a TD, and an interception. And he's only, so the Patriots have done really good at limiting his ability to make plays with his legs. He's only rushed 4 times for 17 yards. And that's great. One of the best ways to slow this Buffalo team down is to keep Josh Allen in the pocket and make him make plays with his arms. And it's not that he can't, but it just helps. It just helps slow that offense down, because if you let him run wild and make plays with his legs, the score just gets out of control. Jesse Parker. Oh, Patriots fan. All right. Excellent. Adult time co-host. Yes, adult time co-host. Full-time wallet defender. Yes, please defend my wallet. 8-year-olds do not get that handbag. All right. And it looks like, are we coming out of the halftime right now? We got to be close. We have got to be close because all the other games are getting back underway here. Some of them are already like 4 and 5 minutes into the third quarter. So right now, CBS has gone from their halftime show back out to commercial, but I have a feeling we're getting close here. Bills fan. Oh, from the Jim Kelly and Bruce Smith days. Wow, I remember those days. I am 100% old enough. Jim Kelly was a great quarterback. Fantastic quarterback. Hello, Alexander Lee. I'm doing well. I hope you are too. Yeah. Jesse Parker, I am always a fan. You will hear me. I am a realist too, though. I always hope the Patriots win, but there are just sometimes when reality's got to set in, right? And I'll tell you what, I did not expect there to be a 14-14 tie ball game with this Buffalo team. They've had, essentially, physically, they've had a little extra rest, which always helps a team this time of year. And now, you know, they have a lot of motivation seeing their teammate and friend and brother-in-arms in Damar Hamlin starting to make a really good recovery right now in the hospital. So that has been very motivating if you were to listen to all the interviews that have been done with the team. Those guys were ecstatic just to hear from him, and they got to, you know, FaceTime with him, I guess, yesterday or the day before, and a lot of them were saying it's very motivational. So they have high motivation. They are a really good team, and to see the Patriots, you know, go into halftime with a tied score, it makes me ecstatic. You know, hopefully the Patriots can dig deep and keep this up, you know, and sneak one by the goalie here at the very end of the game. So, hashtag you're 8. Yep. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, right? Ain't that the truth? And we are, you can see the Streamlabs coming up, so we are doing a giveaway this month. So for every hour of watch time you have, you're going to get one entry. And typically I'll do it, you know, on a tin can stream. I have a spinny wheel that comes up here, and we put everybody's name up there. And the more tickets you got, the more times you get your name, your wedge becomes bigger and bigger. So you have a better chance to win. All right. And we are coming back out of halftime. Here we go. Okay. So now they are talking about what the Patriots need to do here in the second half and what they expect to see. And you know what? So you know how much weight this game carries. You know, when you see Romo and Nance doing the Buffalo Patriots game, which really, for all intents and purposes, even though it's a local game for us, should not have been a national game by any stretch of the imagination, just because really the reality is that the Patriots have a very slim chance of making it into the playoffs, win or lose. So, but the whole Damar Hamlin stuff has definitely made it a noteworthy game. So, and here we go. It's fielded at about the 6-yard line, and Jones returns the ball 13 yards up to the New England 19. And our second half of play is underway out here in Buffalo. If I win, you can send mine and beer. Sure thing. Josh Allen is a prodigy for the Mafia. Josh Allen is an incredible quarterback. Absolutely incredible. And I'll tell you what, I ranked on him something terrible his first year in the league. And he has turned into something special, boy. Pass complete to Kendrick Bourne, 20-25, out over the first down marker and down to the 30-yard line goes Kendrick Bourne. That's an 11-yard play and enough for a Patriots first down. All right. So now it'll be the Patriots' turn. They will get the ball here to start in the second half. Jones directly under center. Harris in the backfield. 2 wideouts to the left. Hunter Henry on the right side of the line, in nice and tight. Expecting a running play here. It is. There's a handoff. Harris across the 30. And it looks like he picks up just about a yard out to the 31-yard line. All right. Patriots need to, we were just talking about penalties. The Patriots need to not make penalties if they want to have a shot at winning. They cannot shoot themselves in the foot today. Jones, shotgun, calls for the ball. Looks, throws, it's complete to Hunter Henry, who slips and falls, but it's a 5-yard completion. Gets the ball up to the New England 36-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 4. And the Patriots looking to keep this drive alive, trying to limit the 3 and outs. They are 2 of 4 in third down conversions. And their average yards to go is 4.8 at this point. So they are in the wheelhouse. They have a 50-50 chance right now of making this thing go. Jones is in the shotgun. Looking, scrambling, throws on the move. Hunter Henry, catch! That is a catch. And that'll be a 1st and 10. Did the ball hit the ground? Yep. That is a catch. Wow. That looks like a catch, is it? Yeah. Yeah. That's a catch. That's a great catch by Hunter Henry. Getting his arm under the ball so it doesn't hit the ground. Great catch. Are they going to challenge? Is Buffalo going to challenge here? Wow. Look at Mac Jones stepping up as the pocket collapses around him and throwing on the run. Good job. All right. They're going to keep going. No flag here. So, keeping the drive alive, they motion Henry in left to right. Turn, handoff, Harris. Cross the line of scrimmage, breaking 35 and stopped. Did he get to the 34? Nope. 6-yard gain, gets out to the Buffalo 45-yard line. Be 2nd and 4 to go for the Patriots. So far, they're into it for 5 plays, 36 yards. Moving the ball slowly, methodically down the field here. A little bit at a time. Hunter Henry motions in right to left. Jones directly under center. Takes the ball. It's handed off. And there goes Harris right up the middle. Gain of 3 down to the Buffalo 42-yard line. Oh, yeah, Kenneth, for sure. He did not, his first year in the league, Josh Allen did not look great. But, man, the last, I'll tell you what, the last couple of years here, though, he has come on. Jones, shotgun. Calls for the ball, drops back, looking down the field, throws out to the right. Oh, and it's tipped. It is tipped. Looking for Jacoby Myers, and Edmonds is able to get his hand up in the air. Wow. And if his hand wasn't there, that was a 100% completion and going for a 1st down for sure. Great job by Edmonds on the defense. Treehouse is a delicacy. So 4th and 1, the Patriots are going to go for it? Oh my gosh. 3 seconds left on the play clock. Jones calls for the ball. Looking, throws, it's complete. Hunter Henry. Across the 40, down inside the 40. And the Patriots have converted on 4th and 1. Wow. All right, it's a 5-yard pass to Hunter Henry. Holy cow. That was something I was not expecting the Patriots to try. Miami's on the move. All right. Here we go. Jones comes up directly on the center. One in the backfield. Calls. Hands the ball off. There goes Stevenson. Here we go. 35, 30, 25. On the march down to the 20-yard line. 16 yards. Down to the Buffalo 21 goes Ramondre Stevenson off the left tackle run. What a great job making the Buffalo defense miss. And that is exactly what I pointed out a little bit earlier, very early on in this stream, is that the Bills defense has had trouble tackling the run. They've been able to slow it down, but they have had trouble tackling the running backs once they get out across the line of scrimmage. Jones looks, fakes handoff, down the left-hand side, and intercepted. And White with the interception. Wow. Well, that one's going to hurt. And that will stop the Patriots' drive. Jones, I don't know where Jones was throwing. He threw that ball and holy cow, I don't know where he thought his receiver was going to be, but when he let that ball go, the defender was in front of the receiver, and he threw the ball way in front of the receiver. So, yeah. Is the Pats. Yeah, they're hungry, but Gator Ghost welcome in the Mafia defense. The Bills Mafia. I've always loved that idea of Bills Mafia. I don't know why, like the whole premise, it's like I'm not really sold on the whole like body slamming yourself through folding tables. I'm not exactly sure why that's a thing. But the idea of a Bills Mafia is that's just a cool concept. Vinny the Gooch. Vinny the Gooch, defensive coordinator. Hey, forget about it, huh? So welcome on in, everybody. Welcome to the second half of our Bills-Patriots game. The Patriots are on the road up in Buffalo. My name is Sean Urban. I am doing a little play-by-play here, giving you some game reaction, a little bit of commentary, my thoughts and opinions on the game as it goes along here. Interacting with people here in the chat. Welcome on in. Please hit that like button. We have hit our goal today. We have picked up 9, 4, 7, 8. We were 3 away. Yeah. Okay. So we picked up 8 or 9 followers today. So that's awesome. Thank you very much. Hit that subscribe button. Join us as we have passed 1,350. We've passed 1,350 subscribers. We are on the march to 1,400. That is our next goal. So become part of the club over here. Get on my team. Hit that subscribe button. Come hang out with me. Even when we're not doing football streams, pop on in. Like to see you, say hello. So that would be fantastic. And here we go, out of commercial. So Buffalo's down on like the 1-yard line. It's going to be a handoff. There goes Singletary out across the 5, 6, 7 before he is stopped. It's a 5-yard gain. They're going to say that the ball started on the 2, which it was not really the 2. It was like the 1, but that's a 5-yard gain for Singletary off the left side. And it looks like Pittsburgh will pour it on a little bit. 13-7 lead after the field goal. All right. Buffalo up to the line. Allen changing the play here. Directly on the center. Turn. It's a handoff out to the right-hand side. And the ball comes out. The ball's on the ground. This could be huge for the Patriots. And the Patriots are going to have it. The Patriots recover the fumble. And they will get the ball right back. And look who is on the bottom of that pile, having probably one of the games of his career, is Devin McCourty. And the Patriots will recover the ball on about the 7-yard line. Holy cow. Wow. The Patriots defense once again bailing them out. Look at that. Singletary coughs it up, and McCourty is just there. Good job by Jones getting that ball out. And it looks like they're going to recover the ball on the Buffalo 11-yard line. So the Patriots will take over on the Buffalo 11. Jones is in the shotgun. Handed off. Harris across the 10. And it's going to be a 2-yard gain down to the Buffalo 9. That's a special team since they got whacked. As long as the Wallets defended, I love it. Click of regular working group net. Yeah. That's awesome. That's great, Kenneth, man. I love working people. I've been a working person my whole life. Wouldn't have it any other way. Weissenberg is on the grow. I wouldn't go that far yet, but Jones is looking. Floats one up to the end zone. Oh, and they were looking for Harris in the end zone. And Milano never turned. They were looking for the flag. Milano never turned to look back. And Jones is looking to float it into the end zone. Jones should have thrown that ball just a little bit deeper. You want Jones to go. You want you want Harris to go up and catch that ball. It was just a little short. Here we go from the 9. 3rd and 8. Motions Henry left to right. Shotgun. Takes the ball. Drops back a little. Looks. Going to keep it. Across the 10. Up to the 6. And he will slide. Jones is saying he got hit in the head, but it's a 3-yard gain down to the Buffalo. They're going to say down to the Buffalo 6-yard line. And the Patriots will send out their field goal unit. Give the Patriots a chance to put 3 on the board here. And the ball is down. The kick is up, and it is good. So the Patriots will put 3 on the board to take the lead back, 17-14, here in the 3rd with 7:06 remaining. And as we scroll on up, let's take a look. Tampa Bay is still in the lead, 17-13 over Atlanta. Minnesota is now starting to crush the Bears, 23-6. Cincinnati over Baltimore, 24-7. They are starting to crush Baltimore now. Indianapolis has put some more points on the board, and they've tightened the score up, although Houston still leads. That is a 17-13 game in the Texan-Colt game. Miami has taken a 3-point lead over the Jets. That game is 6-3. The Panthers have scored to tie things up, 7-7 with the Saints. Pittsburgh and Cleveland going at it, where Pittsburgh, with the field goal, has now taken the lead over the Browns by almost a touchdown. It's 13-7 there. So it looks like things are starting to take shape. Some of these games are a lot closer than what I would have anticipated, although I do suspect that some of these games we will find that a lot of the starters are probably sitting. That Minnesota game, man, they are absolutely crushing Chicago. And the same thing with Baltimore and Cincinnati. And the Bengals and the Ravens, that's an interesting game because the last couple of times those two teams have faced each other this year, they were really, really close games. So Buffalo defense kind of says, let's go. It's a tie game for sure, going to a shootout. Oh, wait, it's not a tie game. Jesse Parker, let's go. Yes. Bill's calling the plays. Mac will screw it up. Bernard. That's funny. It very well could be true. Awesome. Let's see what is going on with my screen here. Let's see if we can get this. Let's see if we can get this back up. Here we go. Here we go. No? Are we not? Why are we not cooperating? Oh, look at it. There's a little Mickey Mouse. Speaking of Mickey Mouse and Disney, let's see if this helps. There we go. All right. So the Patriots are set to kick the ball away. Just a hair over 7 minutes to go here in the third. I'll take some chocolate chip cookies. Fielded in the end zone. Out 10, 15, 20. Scrambling across the 30, 35. Breaking some of the tackles. And here we go. Off to the races. Buffalo is going to return this kick for a touchdown. Hines, twice in one game. Are you kidding me? Incredible. Holy cow. That is, and it's longer. That is a 101-yard kick return for a TD. That dude has 197 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. 2 rushing touchdowns with 197 yards. He has the best running stats on that team, and he's handled the ball like 4 times. Wow. That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. I don't know what is going on with the Patriots special teams right now. But man, how do you allow that to happen not only once, but twice? Holy cow. Well, with that, we are back to a 6-point game. Buffalo is now taking the lead back instantly. And it is 21-17. Let's go Patriots. That's what we're talking about. My gosh. And now they're talking about, in the entire league, there was only 4 kickoff touchdown returns. And today alone, we've had 2. A third of the stat of kickoff returns for a touchdown. Now there's 6. And a third of them have come today. That is absolutely incredible. 4 all year, and we get 2 today in the same game by the same person. That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. And now they're talking about like the percentage, the number of which, that the probability of this happening is so low. You're probably better off playing the lottery for the $1 billion. Well, Bill, you better send your kid to his room without dinner tonight. That's the punishment. Steven's got to go to his room with no dinner, no dessert. There's the kickoff, fielded at about the 2, across the 20, out to the 25, across the 30, 35, and pushed out of bounds. Is that Jones? Marcus Jones on the return. And he gets pushed out of bounds at the 39, so that's a 36-yard return. Picked it up on the 3, they're going to call it. So a 36-yard return for Jones. Brings it back to the New England 39-yard line. (2010). They just said on the TV the last time somebody returned 2 touchdowns, 2 kickoffs for a touchdown, it was 2010. Hunter Henry with the pass, 9-yard gain, up to the New England 48. That's just incredible. Not only is it twice in one game, it's twice by the same guy. Twice for the same guy. Holy cow. Jones directly under center now. Motions Myers right to left. One in the backfield. And Jones is going to keep it. Get the first down. Brings it out. Let's see where they rule him down. It's a 3-yard gain. That's going to be down to the Buffalo. Going to rule a 2-yard gain. Right on the 50. It's enough for a first down, though. So it'll be first down for the Patriots. They're right on the 50-yard line. Jones directly in the center. Motions Myers right to left. Jones checking down on the defense. One in the backfield. Turns, hands it off. Stevenson out over the 50, heading to the 45, and is stopped at the 47-yard line for a 3-yard gain. It's time for the Mafia to own the championship. Well, they've got plenty of motivation for it. They have a really good team. I'm surprised they lost some of those games that they did. And they're not really just standing out in the driver's seat by themselves. And Kansas City is. That was a little puzzling to me, but homemade chocolate chip cookies, anyone? Yes, please. Jones, shotgun. Ball, drops back. Looking. Gets it out at the last second as he is pressured. Tackled. Stevenson can't hold on to it. It's going to be an incomplete pass. And Roger Goodell is on hand for the game today. That clown. Can't stand that guy. There's very few people I can't stand in this world. Roger Goodell is one of them. He's just such a bad commissioner. Bad. All right, 3rd and 7 here. Jones in the shotgun. Calls for the ball. Looking downfield. Throws. Incomplete. Looking for Tyquan Thornton. And Tyquan Thornton gets absolutely trucked by Johnson. Let's see. Here he comes. And the ball was thrown behind him. All right. So Pilardi will be out there to punt the ball away. There's the kick. And it is caught, fair catch, at the 19-yard line. Hey, Linos Gaming. How you doing, brother? Nice to see you. Nice beard. Oh, you like that, my goatee? Oh, thanks. Not much, but it's a little something. I got no hair here, so I gotta grow it somewhere, right? You gotta like even stuff out. It's like they didn't lose to us in the regular season. Oh yeah, them Chiefs, man. I don't know, man. That was like, I did not expect the Kansas City Chiefs to have as much success as they did this year. I expected them to have some. I mean, as much as I don't care very much for Patrick Mahomes, he's an incredible quarterback. But, you know, with the way that team, you know, had a lot of moving parts in the offseason and them, you know, shipping players out and taking other players in, I didn't really expect them to have the amount of success that they have. And they seem to be a pretty legit team, right? I mean, it's just surprising how well they did. I expected the Bills and the Bengals to just, like, dominate the AFC, and you know, and that's where we were gonna go, and that is, you know, not that is not what has been happening at all, even a little. So to see the Chiefs sitting at like 14-3 is absolutely, you know, incredible. You know, I do think that a component of you know, you bring up a good point. They didn't earn the #1 seed, yeah, because, you know, of the canceled game. You know, that obviously, I think, you know, probably, I think hurt the Bills more than anything. And then the way the league fixed it really kind of gave the raw deal to the Bengals. You know, I don't feel bad if Buffalo plays the Chiefs in the championship game and it's at a neutral site. I don't feel bad for the Chiefs even a little bit. So Kelsey is the mule for the Chiefs. Absolutely. I know they list him as a tight end, but really he's really kind of like an overgrown receiver, especially on that team, you know. The Buffalo offense has 153 yards. Hines himself has 197. That's hilarious. He's got more than the rest of the Buffalo offense combined. All right. Buffalo comes out on offense. Speaking of offense, 19-yard line, their own end. Allen fakes the handoff. Looking. Throws out to his left. It's completed to Knox. Out across the 25. And that is a 9-yard gain for Knox. Gets out to the Buffalo 28. All right. I don't know. Jones got in his face when after he pushed him out of bounds, and Jones's head literally came up to the top of his numbers. He was literally head and shoulders above Jones. That was the funniest thing. If you can find a clip, if you can't see this game. So Buffalo up to the line, 3rd and 1. Allen directly on the center, tight formation, double backs, I formation. Quarterback keeper sneaks out, gonna push across the 30 down to the 31-yard line. It looks like that'll be a 3-yard gain for Josh Allen and the first down for the Buffalo Bills. And welcome on in to everybody who's here watching. Thank you for being here. My name's Sean Urban. Please make sure you've hit that like button on your way in. If you have not already subscribed, please think about subscribing today. We've crossed the 1350 mark. We are trying to get to 1400. I'd love to have you part of this community here. So hit that subscribe button today. Help us out. Get us to the 1400 subscriber goal. I would appreciate it. I'd be happy to see you here. Allen on the keeper. He's going to lose 2 yards. We like to have fun on this channel. And this is a channel you can watch with your children around, or if you have younger grandchildren, or, you know, you just want some clean, family-orientated stuff. So, Joey Veloza subscribed. Thank you, Joey. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for checking me out. Welcome aboard. Oh, and Joey Veloza is the stream boss now. That's awesome. Fantastic. And it looks like Kyle Duggar is down with an injury right now for the Patriots. So we will go to TV timeout here. And while we have TV timeout here, we've had a busy day here. I love busy streams. This is great. All y'all are in here. I want you to check out somebody. You see him here in the chat. He is one of the sponsors. If you have a business or a YouTube channel and you want to get your commercial up here, you can as well. But check out our friend Triton.
Looking for that channel that is well-rounded? We will show you how to program and design your own holiday lights. We play a wide range of VR games on the MetaQuest 2. We will even show you how to take virtual vacations to places like Disney World. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you know when we go live or upload a new video. See you soon.
Here we go. That's our friend Triton. We'll go over and show him a little love if you get a chance. He's trying to build up his channel. He's looking to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you could go over and hit that subscribe button, let's get him to 1K. He does a lot of really cool stuff. His Disney rides, he uses Oculus technology, and he does a lot of like 360 rides from like Disney World, Disneyland. They are a bunch of fun. I'm really enjoying an old school guy. Yes, sir, we try. We try. I've been, I started out with, my a really good friend of mine since childhood. He did a little radio in college. He brought me on as one of his co-host personalities. So we did that for a couple of years, and ever since then it's taken off. I do a lot of PA. I do a lot of public addressing. So like the guy in the stadium that you hear yelling like "first down." So I do that a lot. I do local football games, basketball games. I've done some really big venues. I got to do a couple of innings up at the Red Sox during the game there. So we auditioned for the permanent slot, which we didn't get, but nonetheless, it was a great experience. So been around the block, and hopefully y'all enjoying what we're doing here. We do the best we can. Hit that like button if you do. I'd appreciate it. Hang out with us. Interact in the chat. That's always great. Here's Allen on the move. Scrambles. It's complete. Makes tackle a miss across the 50, 45, and down to just about the 40-yard line goes Shakir for a 28-yard gain down to the New England 42. What a great... Does he run a curl route? He runs a button. Wow. Wow, what a button. Good button route. And if you're ever around and you guys catch me on a Monday night stream or a Thursday night stream, Amazon uses this technology where you get to see the players and their numbers moving in like real time on my screen. It's kind of fun. Allen, shotgun. Looks, drops back, fires, incomplete pass. Looking for McKenzie, can't hold on to it. The technology they use is really, really cool. And, you see every player's number. You see it in real time. The ball, you see where the ball is in real time. And I explain the technology on those streams. It's really cool to see. Like here, because it adds a lot more context than just this one graphic does. But because it's Amazon, they only use it on the Monday night and the Amazon Thursday night games. So Allen on the move, flushed out of the pocket, almost sacked, directing some traffic. Big throw down the field. Caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Allen to Brown. What a huge touchdown, 42 yards. And that'll put 6 more on the board for the Bills. How does this? He comes out and across, and the defense, Brian, for the Patriots, just doesn't. I mean, they're watching him, but they kind of just let him float a little bit. And Allen tells him, go down the field, go get this. And he throws the ball. And now for the extra point, and that is good. And Allen just like floats it to him almost in the end zone. Wow. All right, so that now puts the Patriots at an 11-point deficit, 28-17, here with just over a minute to go in the third quarter, and the Patriots are now struggling. They are now struggling, not looking good. This was the result I expected, you know, in the first half of the game, was Buffalo to rack up 28 points and then just kind of coast in the second half here, but it now looks like Buffalo's decided to turn the Jets on here. I don't know what they are chanting in that stadium. I cannot make it out. Can we please have a Marcus Jones punt return? We're going to need something to keep up. If the Patriots go, really, I mean, at this point in the game, if the Patriots go like 3 and out 2 more times, you know, then if they can't at least put a field goal on the board off this possession, I really think their day is probably over. So fielded in the end zone and stopped back at like the 15, but there's going to be a flag. I think there's a flag on the play. I thought I saw one fly in. No? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Nope. Looks like no flag on the play. I thought I saw one, but I guess not. You hope Brady wins the Super Bowl. I mean, that'd be cool, but I doubt it. that Tampa Bay team is not... they have all the pieces, but for whatever reason, they're not all working in unison. I doubt Tampa makes the Super Bowl. I would be very surprised. Jones, shotgun. Looks, throws out to the left. It's complete to Parker. First down and then a couple more yards down to the 29-yard line. 15-yard gain for the Patriots and another first down. Like a deer in the headlights, mowed down. Yeah, you're not kidding. You are not kidding. All right. Patriots up to the line. Jones directly into center. One in the backfield. Can be a handoff to Harris out over the 30, 40. Makes a move out over across the 45, heading to the 50, and down to the 47-yard line. Goes Damian Harris. 19-yard run on the play. Right up the middle. Ooh, in Chicago, the Bears have put 7 more on the board. That game is 26-13 now. Baltimore's added a few more points. Houston and Indy's 3-point game, 24-21. Mac Jones directly on the center. 2 backs in the backfield. Turn, it's a handoff. And out across the line of scrimmage. Gain of about 2 on the play is Harris. Harris is having quite a good day out of that backfield. Why does this not want to reset? Let's see if I can get this to reset here. Hang on. Let's see. Refresh. There we go. There we go. Oh, we'll give it a minute. I'll see a little commercial probably pop up. There we go. So while we were at TV commercial here, let's see. So Atlanta is now taking the lead. A 10-point lead in the fourth with 8 minutes to go over Tampa. 27-17 right now. Wow, all right. Minnesota over the Bears, still 26-13. Baltimore still trailing the Bengals. That game is 27-10. Baltimore is the Bengals, are in the lead. The Texans holding on to a 3-point lead over the Colts, 24-21. The Jets and Miami all tied up at 6 each. The Panthers and the Saints tied at 7 each. Pittsburgh is starting to lay it on thick over the Browns, 20-7. All those games in the fourth quarter. And the only way the Patriots make the playoffs if they lose today, which it looks like they're going to at this point, to the Bills, is if Pittsburgh loses, which they now have a commanding lead over the Browns, and if the Miami Dolphins lose, which that game is tied right now, 6-6. So the Patriots are very quickly running out of playoff hopes here. But welcome on in. Thank you everybody for being here. If you have not already done so, if you could hit that like button for me, that would be fantastic. And if you have not already subscribed, please do. We have picked up 12 new subscribers today. So I would love to see you all back here. I like interacting, especially with all the people that come into the chat. I love interacting with everybody here in the chat. So don't be afraid to throw stuff in there. It's family friendly, so you can have your kids around. You won't hear me doing anything too crazy. Mac Jones is in the shotgun. Drops back, looking, scrambling, throws, complete to Harris. There is a flag on the far side of the field. And it looks like it's going to be in the secondary. Typically, it's pass interference. Holding, yep, on the defense. Here we go. So that'll go against Buffalo. And that was defensive holding on Elam. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty. And that'll be an automatic first down here. Oh, yeah. Yep. Got him at the very end when he was going to make his cut in. All right. Jones is in the shotgun. Motions Stevens back into the backfield to his left. Calls for the ball. Looking. Big throw down the right-hand side. Looking for Myers. Elam with the coverage. And there's another flag on the play. It's an incomplete pass. Who is down? One of the Patriots players is down now. Bills are going to go all the way. James Jones, I believe they do have a very good shot. Oh, we're going to have a holding against David Andrews, the center, for the Patriots. So that'll be a 10-yard penalty. Oh, yeah. Hooked him right around the shoulder pads. All right, and now there's an injury timeout as one of the Patriots is, they are down on the field here. Yeah, I could see the Bills going all the way. I think that Cincinnati right now is the hot team, and they will probably end up in the Super Bowl. I think the Bills are my second team at this point. Earlier in the year, the first few weeks of the season, I would have said that my teams of choice would have been Buffalo first, followed by the Chiefs, then followed by Cincinnati. But, you know, things have changed. Buffalo struggled a little bit. But they are still a fierce team to be messing with. I do see them at least having a chance at going to the Super Bowl. I really don't know if the Chiefs are. I mean, they're a good team, but just something about them when I look at them and I watch them play, where I'm like, I don't know if they could really keep up with the Bills or the Bengals. So, but the Bills are about due to. I mean, hey, you know what? If the Patriots can't win, let's get another team from the East to win. And Miami and the Jets are not the answer. So, I wouldn't mind seeing Buffalo bring the Super Bowl home. I would prefer it to be the Patriots. But, if it can't be them, I wouldn't mind Buffalo. Buffalo's all right. I can tolerate Buffalo. I'm not very big on the Jets or the Fish, so... Here we go. Back out of TV timeout. Oh, we come literally right back to the play. Snapping the ball. Fantastic. So it's 1st and 20. Ball's on the 45. Jones is in the shotgun. Motions Myers in. Drops back. Looking down the field. It's thrown. Complete to Stevenson. Gain of about 4 on the play. Pushed out of bounds at the 49-yard line. That is officially a 4-yard gain on the play. All right, here we go. Fourth quarter, Buffalo in the lead, 28-17. Patriots trying to make a move. Mac Jones in the shotgun, double wideouts up top. Motions Hunt to Henry, left to right, pulls him in. Handoff, out across the 50, 45. And the ball comes out. I think the Patriots are going to recover, though. And they do. So that'll bring up 3rd down for the Patriots. That ball clearly came out. Stevenson lost the ball. Stevenson has fumbled the ball 4 or 5 times this year. Of course, at the most inopportune times, like when you're on the goal line. Fumbles recovered by David Andrews, so it's a 10-yard gain up to the Buffalo 41. It's 3rd and 6 for the Patriots here. Dropping back, looks, completes to Hunt to Henry. Henry's looking, extra effort. And he's going to get the 1st down here. The extra effort. Oh, he's down. He's short by about a yard. Really, I think... Oh, yeah, he's short. Just a little bit, but he's short. I think if you're the Patriots, you got to go for it here on 4th and 1. This is it, man. Your season's on the line. And they are. They're going to go for it. Are they really going to quarterback sneak this? Nope. Jones drops back, throws. 1st down to Myers. 1st down. Pass and catch. That is a 10-yard completion to Jacoby Myers down to the Buffalo 26-yard line. And the Browns have scored. Making that game a little more interesting. Jones, shotgun. Doubles to his left down the bottom of the screen. One in the backfield, one up top. Takes the ball, looking, throws out to the left. It's caught, Devontae Parker! Touchdown, Patriots! Wow! Devontae Parker has such a leaping ability. He beats Elam out. Tries to put him on a double move. Elam doesn't bite. And Parker just goes up and grabs that ball. What an incredible catch. That is a 26-yard touchdown pass to Devontae Parker. Now, if you're the Patriots here, you might want to think about going for 2. And they are. They are thinking about going for 2. They're going to try the 2-point attempt here. Because really, one point does you no good. Because no matter what, you still gotta score. But at least with the they try a quick screen to Stevenson, and the 2-point conversion fails. So even if they put 1 on the board, no matter what, you still got to score. If they put 1 on the board, you got to score the touchdown. If they put 2 on the board, you could tie with the field goal, but ultimately to win the game, you still have to score the touchdown. So it makes sense to try for the 2-point conversion in this scenario. Kenneth is going, let's go defense. So the Bills are able to stop the 2-point attempt, which I would have thought that the Patriots would have tried running the ball there, because the Patriots have had some moderate success running the ball against the Bills. So to have them try to throw the ball for the 2-point conversion doesn't make sense to me. Just didn't make sense. I don't know. I would have tried to run it, but that's just me. But welcome on in. If you are just getting here now, it is the 4th quarter in the Buffalo Bills New England Patriot game, and it is a closer game than almost anybody, including myself, thought it would have been today, where Buffalo is in the lead 28-23. New England has just scored a touchdown to bring our score to what it is. As we look around the league, a lot of the 1 o'clock games are starting to get to the point where they are less than 10 minutes and starting to finish up. So Atlanta over Tampa Bay currently 27-17. Minnesota over the Bears 26-13. At the end of the Bengals-Ravens game, it is 27-13 Bengals. The Colts, with just under 9 minutes to go, the Colts have taken their first lead of the game. Colts are in the lead over the Texans 28-24. Miami and the Jets still tied up at 6 each. Carolina and the Panthers. Carolina and the Panthers are going at it, still tied 7-7. Pittsburgh and Cleveland. Pittsburgh in the lead 20-14. Here we go. Back again. Let's see if all right. And there's the kick. They're going to squib kick it. The Patriots squib kick it. It rolls down across the 20, almost to the 15-yard line. It's going to roll out of bounds, and that should draw a penalty flag, which it does. Wow, that's the first time I've seen that out of the Patriots all year. And coming up next, if you're going to watch CBS, you're either going to watch the Giants and Eagles or the Chargers and the Broncos. Hats, gloves off. I love that. All right, Kenneth. Allen looks, throws, it's complete. And first down just across the 50. Gets over to the 49-yard line. What is going on with the graphic here? I do not understand this. So, Allen in the shotgun. Hands off to Cook. Gets out, line of scrimmage. Dances around a little bit. Picks up just about 2 yards. Down to the New England 47. It is funny to see the lines on the game change. Here we go. All right. Allen's still in the shotgun. Calls for the ball. He drops back. He's looking, throws out to the right. One-handed grab by Knox. Across the 40 down to the first down marker. What a stab. Mike O'Reilly, I've said that right along. I would be shocked if we beat Buffalo. I would be shocked. There's a flag on the play. It is going to be against Buffalo. They will draw a 15-yard penalty for chop blocking. So that is going to be against Cook. That'll be a 15-yarder. There's going to be no play. They will replay the down. It'll be 2nd and 23. And now Buffalo gets pushed back to their own 38-yard line. Mike O'Reilly, we will be in the 7 seed. So we would ultimately, depending upon how it looks like most things are working out, we would play Buffalo again. We would draw them again for the wild card round. Allen dropping back, looking, throws over the middle, completed pass, and missing on the tackle and able to escape and get out to the 50 is McKenzie for a 13-yard gain down to the New England 49. And this is wacky to think about, and we've been talking about this for the last few weeks up here, is that if the Patriots made it into the 7th seed, that there was a good chance they could play Buffalo again in the playoffs. And it's happened before where the teams have played each other like 3 times in a year. Tampa Bay may lose, which is incredible to think to the Falcons, nonetheless. Allen's looking deep, throw down the left side. Caught! Touchdown! Stephon Diggs. And this game, ladies and gentlemen, is over. What an incredible pass by Josh Allen. Holy cow, what a pass. Oh, and look at this. Atlanta has scored again. They are absolutely destroying the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 30-17 now. Holy cow. What happened in that game? Man. Wow. Diggs and Jonathan Jones just could not keep up with the speed of Stephon Diggs. Holy cow. Well, Mike O'Reilly, that's what happens when we don't win this game. We get eliminated. You have to end it. You have to take them gloves off. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, that will be the end of the New England Patriots. This game is definitely over. It is now 35-23, and at this point, I'll be honest with you. If I'm Bill Belichick, I am putting Zappy in to play the rest of this game. It's only a few minutes, but you know what? It's going to showcase the kids' talents, and then we are packing up Zappy and Jones next year and shipping them out for some draft picks. Oh, let's go Buffalo. They're chanting. I like it. That's cool. We need a Miami and a Steelers loss, both. If the Patriots lose this, Miami has to lose and the Steelers have to lose. And the Steelers right now are, let me see here, I believe I just looked at that game. Miami and the Jets are tied, but the Steelers are up by 6 points on the Browns right now with just under 5 minutes to go in that game. And the Bills will kick the ball back, so it'll be a touchback as it's kicked into the end zone. Wow. Oh, what is going on with this graphic right now? I don't understand. What are we doing here? I don't know why. I'm sorry. I don't know why the graphic keeps bailing out on me here today. It's that is something. So all right. So all right. Here we go. Patriots on their own 25-yard line. Jones in the shotgun. Looking, dropping back. Throws out to the right. Incomplete pass. Looking for Jacoby Myers. And once again, the Patriots offense looking absolutely wretched and not able to get anything going here. We did see some flashes, but ultimately it is not worked out for them consistently. Go Bills, says Coach N. Jones drops back, looks, throws, and incomplete. Again, with 8:42 to go, I would have put Zappy in. Because that kid could use some experience. You're not going to win this game. If anybody on that New England Patriots organization thinks they're going to put up 12 points against Buffalo in the next 8 minutes and 42 seconds, they have rocks in their head. This should have been this 35 points that they scored should have been in the first half. I don't know how the Patriots kept pace with them. It was great to watch, but the Bills are really quite a team. Jones airing it out down the field. Parker, oh, can't bring it in. Cannot haul it in. Almost had it. Let's see the replay. Was it a hand or did he just not haul it in? Devontae Parker, literally, it hits him in the head. It wasn't the defense that played that ball well. It was Devontae Parker just not being in the right place. He needed to literally be to his left about a foot, and that was a catch, and it would have been a huge catch. But, oh, that's a push in the back. That's a flag, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Buffalo touches it. I think the Patriots just recovered. That is exactly what happened. The ball bounces off the Bills, off of, it looks like Jones for the Bills, and the Patriots fall on it and recover. There is a flag on the play, though. Butterfinger's scared. Josh in the offense. Defense was weak. That's how. Bills have holes, lots of them. Yeah, but the Patriots aren't good enough to really... Mac Jones is not good enough to flesh those out.
Slow motion.
Oh, yeah. So all right. So it was a legal recovery after Buffalo touched it. There was a block in the back, which was the penalty against Buffalo. Penalties declined, and now I can't even believe this. The Patriots are going to get the ball on the Buffalo 35-yard line. Holy cow. What is going on? Matthew Slater, he's got to be almost my age. I can't even believe he's still playing in the NFL. Granted, he only plays special teams plays, but that's absolutely incredible. I can't even believe what I just watched. I can't remember the last time I've seen that happen.
Dad, I agree with
So, all right. So here we go.
I haven't seen
Let's
this
see.
ever.
Jones is in the shotgun now. Triple wideouts to his right. Calls Henry back into the left. Brings him in tight. Handoff to Harris, who gets wrapped up in the backfield. And that is going to be a 4-yard loss. Bills will Barney Fife themselves. Coach, I don't know. They cannot Barney Fife themselves, 13 points in the next, 8 minutes. There's no way that they're going to Barney Fife that bad. So New England and Miami now have to lose for Pittsburgh to clinch the number 7 seed, which they're going to get their wish here, I think, with the New England game. Jones, it's complete pass to Thornton. It's the second time we've heard from him today. Pittsburgh is up 28-14 now over Cleveland. And let's see, Panthers. Oh, Panthers have taken the lead over the Saints for the first time today. And that is the final. The Panthers are going to win 10-7. That's incredible. They come out of nowhere to win that game at the end. Wow. Here we go. Jones comes up to the line directly into center. Double wideouts to the left. Single up top to the right. One in the backfield. Turns. Handoff. Out across. 20. Over. 15. Down to the 12. Goes Damian Harris. And that's going to be a first down for the Patriots. David Broadhurst, hello. Come on, Bills, destroy these damn Patriots. Oh, they're doing it, man. I'll tell you what, 35-23. I'd call that a good whooping right now. Patriots look like they may try to put some more points on the board here. I don't know if they'll make the end zone, but they're going to try. Motions Myers. Jones drops back, looks, it's complete. To Myers, shakes off a tackle. 10, across the 5. There's a flag on the play. This one would probably be against the offense. Probably be against the Patriots for holding, I'm assuming. Pass interference on the offense. There it is. I could tell just by where the flag was coming in from. It's against Hunter Henry. So that will negate all that work that the Patriots did to get up to where they were. Oh, I don't know. He blocked the guy beyond 5 yards. He blocked him about 7 or 8. So that's a pass interference against Henry. Bills piss me off defensively. Maybe in your bug tassel, coach. Jones is in the shotgun. Ball's on the 23-yard line. Looks, throws out to the left. And Bourne cannot hold on to it. Bourne, it was right in his hands. That was a catchable ball. That should have been caught.
Yeah.
And Kendrick Bourne can just not make it happen. Here we go. Jones is in the shotgun. Double wideouts to the left. Looking. It's going to be a draw play. A delayed draw to Harris, who gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe picks up a yard down to the Buffalo 22. 3rd and 19 for the Patriots. Listen, you have 5 minutes and 25 seconds to go. You should be taking a shot to the end zone. All right, so on 3rd and very long from the Buffalo 22-yard line. Patriots are looking to convert the 3rd down. Jones drops back. He's looking. Deep ball thrown. And it's picked off. Off the hands of Hunter Henry. It is picked off. And that is the game, kids. That is literally going to be, that is the nail in the coffin, so to speak. Mac Jones was looking for Hunter Henry in the end zone, and he threw it a little bit behind him. So I think if we look at the replay here, Jones throws, and it's a little high. It's a little high. Hunter Henry goes up and gets a hand on it, and off the deflection, Milano again gets his 2nd interception of the game and is able to run it back to the Buffalo 39-yard line. And host needs a beer. You need a... I do. I may. I had a lot of beers last night. Allen's looking, throwing. Stephon Diggs runs out of bounds, which I don't know why he did that. He should have just knelt. But really, if you are the Bills, you want to keep this drive going. So if you are the Bills, you want to keep this drive going. 5 minutes should be an easy kill for this Buffalo offense. Handoff, Cook. Out across line of scrimmage, out over the 50, 1st down. And I can almost guarantee, I am so certain Buffalo will put another 7 points on the board here, making it 42-23, which is what I expected the score to be, which was, and I said this the other day, I was hoping the Patriots would win, and the only way they would win is if, you know, the Damar Hamlin thing was still going on and it kind of, you know, messed with their mental state. I said, or it could go the other way. They could have so much motivation that they will just decimate the Patriots, and that is what is starting to happen here. It began a little bit later than what I thought. I figured it was going to be all game, but the decimation has now started. All right. Headlights mowed down Pat's deers. Coach, I would be shocked if it wasn't 42-23 by the end of the game. I love the Bills' defense. Makes me happy all the time. Oh, that's great. Yeah, Von Miller, definitely losing Von Miller really kind of crippled that defense a bunch. So oh my gosh. All right. Yep, this is what we're looking for. So if you're Buffalo, you don't want to turn the ball over, staying in bounds, chasing Josh Allen. Pulls out to his left, looking, throwing, deep throw. Big throw, throws it away. Looking for Diggs, threw it way beyond him, but being chased. That'll bring up 3rd and 12 for Buffalo. This is a situation you did not want to put yourself in if you are the Bills. You do not want to be at 3rd and 12 right now. You want to be at like maybe a 3rd and 4. Even a 3rd and 5 would be okay. Yep. Can't wait to see Belichick's face. It's the same as always. He's got the grumpy cat face all the time. It's the only way I can describe it. Gets that grumpy cat going. Yeah, he's got a large torch to carry. Leadneck plays. What's up? Nice to see you in here. Miami puts 3 more on the board to take the lead with 18 seconds to go. 9-6 over the Jets. They didn't need to win, but they're going to. I'd be grumpy if I had Matt Patricia on my coaching staff. Yeah, he needs to go back to like the front office or defensive coordinating or something. Not offense, that's for sure. That happens. Allen drops back, looks, hand on him, can't bring him down, throws towards the end zone, and can't make it go. Looking for Davis in the end zone. Cannot make the completion. That'll bring up 4th and 12. Yeah, I was hoping Miami lost too. Miami and Pittsburgh both, because the Patriots would have made it in and be playing the Bills next week again in Buffalo. Jets finally ending the season. Yeah, Matt needs a lot of help. Here goes Jones. Couple of moves across the 15, out to the 20, before he's stopped on the punt return. That's a 13-yard return out to the New England 19-yard line. They'll rule him down. Kick him deep. Yeah, they're still pushing, man. They're still pushing. They'll play right up to the very end. I cannot imagine. I mean, listen, we've seen it before, right? I mean, we've seen it. 28-3. So it's happened. But I mean, we're talking 3 minutes and 25 seconds to put, 13 points on the board. That's a lot for this New England team where the offenses struggled desperately. Jones changing some of the play around. Shotgun. Dropping back. Looking. Throws out to the right. It's complete to Henry. Picks up a few yards. Be a 5-yard gain out to the New England 24-yard line. Josh Allen is crazy, man. I'll tell you. So I was talking about it a little earlier. I don't know if you guys heard, but when Josh Allen first came into the league, he was awful. He did not look very good. I don't know what happened. I don't know what coach he got or what kind of training he got. But, man, the last couple of years, he has been so crazy good. Jones looking. Throws complete across the middle. Not enough for a first down to Harris. Going to be a little short. It's a 4-yard play. Jones is calling stuff. No huddle now. 3rd and 1. Patriots having a little success finally on 3rd down. Converting today. Not much. But they have converted a couple. Shotgun. Dropping back. Looking. Throws. And intercepted again off of a tip. Oh. Come on. Off the hands of Harris. And that is the 3rd interception. So the first one was Jones's fault. The first one he threw it up. But the last 2 interceptions have come off of deflections because the Patriots have struggled to haul the ball. And that is, I will say, for Harris, that's unusual. That has not been, Harris has been pretty good with his hands this year. But again, the ball was thrown behind him. Watch the replay. If you look, he has to turn back. He has to physically turn and stick a hand out to try to catch the ball as he's going away from the ball. So that's all Mac Jones' fault. 100%. Again, on the second one, Mac Jones' fault. The last one to Hunter Henry was Mac Jones' fault because he didn't throw the ball right. So there's that reoccurring theme, which is why I thought we would see Zappy at this point. Great play, Patriots. Coach, yeah, that's a great play for the Patriots. The Texans went for 2. Oh, yes, they did. They're winning 32-31. Honestly, like, Texans, you should be playing for that draft pick, man. Like, come on. The win is just... Miami's going to win. All right, so 2nd and 5 for Buffalo. Josh Allen comes on the center. Takes the ball. It's a handoff. It goes Cook out over the line of scrimmage. Across the 25. And he's going to be close to the first down. It's a 7-yard gain. They'll rule him down at the 20. So that'll be enough for a first down for Buffalo. Go to sleep, man. So, that's the 2-minute warning, and it doesn't look like we are not going to commercial break. Oh, we are. Okay, there we go. So let's take a quick spin around the league here with 2 minutes left to go in this game. So it looks like the finals are starting to come in. Atlanta destroys Tampa Bay, who was leading earlier in the first half of the game, 30-17. Minnesota absolutely clobbers the Bears, 29-13. Cincinnati is currently in the lead with 6:06 to go over the Ravens. So the Bengals are winning 27-16 over Baltimore, who now seems to be inching their way back in. Let's go down the line here. The Texans have a 1-point lead with 41 seconds to go over the Colts, 32-31. Miami, it looks like that final is going to be 11-6. Because they're in like the end of the fourth quarter. And it says it's 1st and 10 on the Jets' 5-yard line. So Carolina ends up winning and beating the Saints 10-7 after not leading for like any of that game. The final with the Browns and the Steelers. The Steelers will win 28-14. And coming up in about 18 minutes will be the 4:25 game starting. So, if you watch CBS, you are going to see either Denver taking on LA in Denver or the Giants at Philly. The other games are the Arizona Cardinals at the 49ers, the Rams at the Seahawks, and the Cowboys at the Washington Commanders. And the 8:20 game tonight is the Lions at Green Bay. The other two wins were Kansas City over the Raiders, 31-13, and Jacksonville over the Titans at 20-16. And here we go, coming back out of the TV timeout. He threw a 60-yard bomb without jumping. Flacco was whining. Pittsburgh is out now. Miami has won. That is the final. And the Bills will take a knee to start the clock here. Let's go Baker. Best for last tonight. The Lions have a shot to win. There's no doubt about that. But I will tell you, if that Green Bay team that we've watched play the last 2 weeks shows up, the Lions are going to be in trouble. Because I don't know if the Lions have the defense to stop the Packers. I have a lot of faith in the Lions' offense to score points. It's their defense and slowing down the Packers enough so they can win out is really, what we're going to be talking about here. So Thanks for jumping in here, Coach. We'll catch you later. So, I hope you all have hit that like button for me. That would be awesome. Something simple you can do. You're sitting here, just press the like button. Help share out the stream, which will help share out the channel. And if you have not done so already and you are not a subscriber and you've enjoyed hanging out here with me today and you've liked what I've done, you think I'm doing a decent job, I would appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button. We have picked up 14 subscribers today. So, that is absolutely incredible. I appreciate all of you who have subscribed. We are going to do some of the playoff games going forward in the NFL, even though the Patriots will not be in the playoffs. That is okay. That's not a problem. So hopefully you will all keep me in your back pocket there, and we can have a good time, which would be a bunch of fun. So, like, subscribe. I appreciate you all being here. I hope I see you all soon. We're going to be doing some basketball on this channel for you basketball fans. We are going to be doing some hockey on this channel for you hockey fans. And as a matter of fact, sitting here thinking about it, I may cover a couple of college basketball games and definitely some March Madness. So, Charles, hello. Watching from Nassau in the Bahamas. Outstanding stream. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Hey, listen, I am glad I saw all of you here today. So I hope you all come back. I am going to have another stream coming up this week. During the week, we are going to have a tin can stream, which is where I have a couple of craft beers. We're going to sit down, hang out. I'll review the craft beers, tell you what I think about them, and we hang out. It's about an hour-long stream, give or take 45 minutes to an hour. So they're fun. They're cool. I'd like to try different beers from all around the world instead of your run-of-the-mill stuff. But that's all that we have for today. Appreciate you. Like, subscribe. Thank you all. This has been the Buffalo Bills Patriots season finale for the Patriots here. The Buffalo Bills will move on to the playoffs with a 35-23 win over the New England Patriots today up in Buffalo. So thank you all very much. I will see you all soon. Appreciate your support as always.